Okay, I'm back. Alright, just waiting for the bracket to be finalized in a bit here. Hey Mary, how you doing? There's a bit of a delay, so I apologize if I respond late. I have it set to a 60-second delay. Yes, hey, I did a cast yesterday, Madman, and I didn't screw up once. I have gotten better about it. I have a system now. I also look at the preview a lot more. But okay, I think is the bracket final? Bracket will probably be final in a little bit here. It looked like it just changed, so I assume that was Glacius adjusting it. I'm doing good for the most part. Just haven't been up too long. Kind of stayed up maybe a little too late last night. So. So I'm pretty tired myself. Why is Task Manager open? Okay, yeah, so bracket is final according to Glacius. So yeah, Madman is gonna be who I'm cast first. I hope everyone's having a good day today. It is noon Sunday where I am. Right now we're just waiting on one of the other guys. So for those who are joining for the first time, this is the SC2 Amateur Tournament. The rules are best of one until we get to semifinals. And then once we're in semis, it's best of three. Is there an MMR limit? Yeah, let me check. I forgot. I think I say that. I don't think it's an MMR limit. I think it's just based on rank. So I guess technically there's an MMR limit, but it's based on your rank. So for example, you know, diamond bracket is you have to be in diamond 1, 2, or 3. If you're in masters, grandmasters, or if you're in plat or below, then you can't play in this specific bracket. We do have brackets running at the same time for plat, bronze to gold, and for Masters GM. But yeah. Okay, I guess this is the guy. So, in a sense, there is an MMR limit. It's just based on rank, not the actual number. You still sign up? Oh no, it's too late, man. I'm sorry. Here though, if you want, I can post the link to the Discord in the in a second here. Give me a second here. Yeah, here's the Discord if you want to join. But yeah, the tournament signups have closed for now. Unfortunately. But hey, it's a weekly tournament. There's also a monthly tournament for each of the brackets, so it's not like you gotta wait that long, you know. I think next week is the monthly, but I'm not sure. I don't cast the monthly, sadly, due to scheduling conflicts, but I do cast the weeklies whenever I can, so. Alright, looks like our map for this is best of one is gonna be 2K. You know, 2K's why is the game not getting captured? Okay, there we go. I was about to say, I was like, what? Now it's good. But yeah, WCS Game Heart. Well, WCS Game Heart is on. I don't know why I point that out. That I'd hope it's on. Alright, but we're getting started here. We got a ZVP. Madman versus Mist from Madman's from Platinum Heroes. Seem to be nice folks. I think Mist has the Kirktown. The Kirktown team. Shout out to Dave Testa. Cool caster man. Shout out to Dave Testa's community for constantly gifting me subscriptions. Well, I don't know why I typed that. Bad habit. Alright, in the bottom left we have Madman as the purple Protoss. And in the top right we have Mist as the green Zerg. And it looks like Mist is starting off going... okay. He's doing the gas trick. So for those who don't know, excuse me, since Zerg lose their supply ticks down when they start morphing a building, if you cancel it, you get the drone back, and you can be oversupplied without having to make a second overlord. Madman, meanwhile, seems like he's doing a more standard opener. He's putting a pylon on the low ground. He's getting himself a gateway. It looks like Mist is now getting himself a hatch. Back to this, though. The gas trick is actually, if you want to get technical, it's actually less efficient than an overlord, but it's still a valid strategy. It's not like game ruining, but it technically is. Oh,
Game closed.
looks like Madman's having some stuff going on. Excuse me. I guess everything's okay.
Game resumed.
All right. We got Madman putting down some assimilators. We got a pool on the way for Mist. Mist still hasn't made an overlord, and well, he's making one now. But like, he could be droning up here. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Like, he's a diamond, so like, he's not a bad player by any means. I don't want to give any false impressions here, but I'm not sure how I feel about this build. Like, you're just sitting here collecting minerals that you can't spend because you didn't make an overlord. Like, it just seems less efficient. It's like, can you still win? Absolutely. It's just like every little thing counts, and it could just be a little bit better. And now he's making 6 lings. It's like a weird, like, I don't know what to even call it, like a 14 pool. But like, it's too late. Like, the Madman, it has time to wall this off before the lings come out and can get to his side of the map. Like, yeah, that's 8 lings, and that's going to be a pain for him to deal with, but he can defend against this. He knows this is coming. Like, if we look here, well, there's no adept yet, but he's chronoing it out. He's getting another pylon. He's gonna have more stuff. Or then again, maybe Madman wasn't paying attention. Yeah, they could just get in that. Why didn't he wall it off further than that? And now he's recon, and that failed. Madman, what are you doing, man? What? Did he think that was a closer wall than that? I think that must have been what it was. Like, he could still come back from this if he's smart about it. It's just like a really unforced error on his part. Like, he had that. He just had to put down more stuff, and he didn't. And now he's lost half of his probes, and he's gonna lose this gateway before it can finish. He doesn't have enough money to put anything down either. And now he's gonna lose his pylon. This is over. Man, what were you thinking? What happened? What happened? Madman, I'm sorry, I don't want to bully too much, but I'm just like, I don't understand. I don't understand why he thought that was a full wall. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, that was a quick first game. Get the bracket pulled up. Oh, so he saw it, and it sounds like, looking at the in-game chat, he saw it, he just wasn't reacting fast enough. Oh, jeez. No, the command is actually, that's the command. Sorry. But there you go. Pylons, yes. Pylons are important. Pylons are the powerhouse of the Protoss. I didn't make that joke, I stole that. Don't laugh at that. Okay, let's see here. Based on the bracket, it looks like Bruntmist is going to be going against Caster JDG. Madman's going to have to wait for whoever loses either Matrix or Shiny to finish, so... yeah. Alright, give me a second here. Whatever. Okay, it looks like we're gonna have Bruntmist versus Caster JDG. Caster did pretty well last time I casted, so I'm sure he'll do pretty well this time. He is a Protoss player, so we're gonna see another PVZ. Alright, we got another ZVP here. It's going to be Caster JDG versus Mist. Alright, in the bottom left, we have Caster JDG as the blue Protoss, and in the top right, we have Mist as the red Zerg. Looks like Caster is going to put down his pylon at the low ground and is going to send his probe across the map. It looks like Mist is doing a similar trick to last time, where Caster looks like he's... oh, it looks like Mist... I'm guessing Mist probably is doing this so that he can get his hatch. But he's gonna need to put it down soon, and he doesn't have... okay, there we go. I was going to say, he doesn't have a lot of time before the probe gets there and blocks him, so he's got to put it down early. So that is also technically less efficient. For those who don't know, what a lot of Protoss will do is they'll send their probe across the map and they'll either just patrol here or they'll put down a pylon in order to block the Zerg from building their hatchery. But as a Zerg, what you generally want to do if a Protoss or a Terran, because Terrans could do it too, is you want to take your drone and you want to either take your third here or you want to take it here. But Mist doesn't seem to want to do that, so let's see what he ends up doing. Alright, Overlord's on its way out. Spawning pool is on the way. We got Gateway over here. Cybercore goes down. A bit of a better wall, I imagine, will be built here. Caster's grabbing his second gas. Hatch finishes up. Link speed is started. 4 pairs of links on the way. Excuse me. No queens yet. And a very low drone count from Mist, unfortunately. Like, I get he's going for a very aggressive play here. What is Caster doing? Okay, he's just... what he's doing with this probe. I guess he's checking for the third. He's gonna see that it's not there. But yeah, I'm not really sure how I feel about Mist's incredibly low-mounted drones. Like, he's only got 14, and this almost feels like an all-in. Like, he's getting Ling speed, he's getting a queen. Oh no, the Adept was out of position, and the Lings are in, and they're gonna kill the pylon before another Adept can get out. The Adept can't attack fast enough to deal with that many Lings, and there's gonna be more on the way with Ling speed. Another pylon is going down. Let's hope that Caster can get it down. Not as much surface area for the Lings to attack, and there are less Lings in general. He's getting A-moved here, so the Lings aren't really rallying as efficiently as they could. Let's see if another... oh, that fucking tasteless pylon coming back up. Oh, but it's not quite in range. I think he slightly misjudged it. I guess he thought that was in range, but it wasn't. Looks like we're getting an Oracle chronoed out here. If this could finish in time, this would actually be pretty bad for the Zerg. I don't know if the Oracle's gonna have enough energy, but this is a much better defense. It wasn't perfect. If that Adept had been in position, it would have been much better off against that Urgling. But this Oracle, this isn't a bad response. Now he's getting a Void Ray. Can this not attack yet? No, it can. He's just waiting. He is shooting his laser. Ooh, and the shield battery helping to protect the Adept. It's going to be a lot harder for those Lings to munch through that. Oh, but there's no chrono! Oh, but he is killing most of the Lings. I think that Void Ray is going to get out, and then it's going to be like really hard for those Lings. Caster still has quite the worker lead. He has been macroing up behind this. He is oversaturated, so it's not really the most efficient mining, but he's in a much better position than Madman was. No offense to Madman, but take notes. This man's playing from Korea. He's got as much, if not more, lag than you. Actually, don't know what server Madman was picked last time, because he was the party lead when he made the last game. So he may have picked a server that was unadvantageous to him, but I can't control that. Alright, those Lings are going in. They're going to try and grab this pylon and this probe. Oh, no, look. Yeah, probe and pylon. This build is so hard to scout. I mean, I suppose it is hard to scout. No offense, man, but you did see it. Alright, Lings look like they're just kind of patrolling. But Caster is holding, he's moving his probes into position, getting saturated, he's putting down a stasis ward. Basically, and that way if any Lings come in, they just get stopped. Not really good at actually like killing them, because you can't hurt units trapped in a stasis ward, obviously, but it does give him time to make more stuff. I don't really see a lot of queen production from Mist, which is not good. He is getting some spores, which is good, but what he really needs is queens. He knows his opponent has Void Rays, and I imagine we're just going to keep seeing more and more Voids. Alright, we're seeing a photon cannon in the back here. I wonder if that's for mutas, or if that's for something else. Alright, we're getting a Hydra Den. I'm really not liking the drone count from Mist here. It's 6 minutes in, and I realize he was very aggressive and committed, so it makes sense why he's behind, but goddamn, he could have macroed behind that. He got some pretty good mileage off of that. He really forced his opponent to deny his opponent's mining, but Caster held it well enough to where I think... Yeah. I don't like what Mist is doing here. I'm not really confident in his long-term chances in this game, unfortunately. Like, I want to be optimistic for the man, but like, Caster's holding really well, and the man's good at what he does. Alright, we see the Void Rays doing their thing. They were trying to get some prismatic alignment on this this layer here, but the queens were able to force them back, fortunately. We are seeing a lot more queen production now, which is good. You need that. I don't know how I feel about going Groove Spines before Muscular Augments. Hydra Speed is more important against Void Rays because of how fast they are versus the range, because you've already got a powerful anti-air unit. Yeah, so that the one queen isn't enough there, and the creep spread isn't far enough to really reinforce, and I'm worried this base is just going to go down the second he turns on Prismatic Alignment. Why isn't he using Prismatic Alignment? It's not on cooldown. Yeah, you can kill this way faster. Alright, third goes down, and that just puts Mist even further behind. He's supply capped. Caster he's catching up in his drone count, but it's still not really great for him. Caster is able to chase these Zerglings away with his Oracle here. He's got some pretty basic defense, static defense here at his natural, but it's enough to deal with a couple Zerglings. Plus the shield battery will keep the probes alive long enough for reinforcements to arrive. I'm supposed to try and snipe that Obi. Putting down more stasis wards, which is good. The stasis wards at least give him like time to respond. You know, you can't kill or attack the stasis ward units. All right, we got I think that's called Flux Veins. I'm not sure. I forgot the name of that upgrade, but it's basically Void Raid speed. And then we've got Tempest on the way. We also got +1 air weapons and +1 ground weapons on the way for Caster here. Mist is now getting, yeah, Flux Veins. Mist is now getting Muscular Augments here, so he's gonna be able to move a lot faster with his Hydras. But now that Flux Veins is done, these Void Rays are gonna be even faster. I'm hoping that Mist is gonna have the anti-air defense. He's got a base here that's just kind of not done yet, so it's kind of vulnerable and exposed. Probably should have units here protecting it. Base gets canceled, thankfully. Overlord goes down. Mist is supply capped. He does have some decent anti-air defense on this base, but this base already had low health, and his lair's gonna go down. No, this is horrible. Oh my gosh. More Overlords getting killed. Reinforcements cannot show up. The Void Rays are out of range and cannot be hit by the Hydras or the Queens. Another base is going down in the natural, but those Void Rays are just going to be vibing in the back. We got carriers on the way now, and all of these air units look like they're stacking up near the third here. We're getting a fourth being grabbed by Caster. Mist is just... I feel like this is kind of an own goal. Like, he really pushed Caster back, but I think he overcommitted. I think he really, like... And I get that. I've done that before. Like, you really give your opponent a black eye, and that kind of adrenaline rush takes over. And you really want to go in for the kill. And sometimes you just need to know when to pull back. Alright, looks like a couple of Void Rays are going to go down here. Okay, maybe just one. He pulls back. He's probably going to see if he can get the natural, maybe the third. The third has no real anti-air defenses outside of a... Actually, it's got a couple Queens there. I didn't see those right away. But he looks like he's just going home. Queen takes a shot. Just does a little bit of damage there. Some more creep spread going off. Snipes the creep tumors and pulls back. Pretty smart. I like that. Yeah, deny the creep spread, make it hard for him to move out and reposition. More stasis wards going down. Interesting he'd put it here. I guess if his opponent tries to go down here or just run past to go up. But a lot of stack defense going down at the fourth here. Alright, we're going to see quite the sizable Sky Toss army here. We got air weapons +2 on the way. We have quite a few Tempests. We got carriers. We got Void Rays. There is a lot of Zerg anti-air. I say a lot. There's a decent amount of Zerg anti-air, but not nearly as much. The Void Rays are going to go down, but I don't think there's enough Hydralisk to deal with the Tempests and the carriers. And the Adepts are also... Well, I say that. The Adepts actually look like they're going down pretty hard. There are far too many interceptors coming out of these carriers for the Hydralisk to be able to deal with. I do think he's making the right call here, trying to pump out Hydras to deal with this, but he just doesn't have the production capacity to deal with this right now. Yep, and that's a GG. Caster will be advancing, and Mist is sent to the loser's bracket. Speaking of brackets, let's take a look. Once it fucking pulls up in OBS, please. Okay, so it looks like Matrix beat Shiny. It looks like Maffer and Mai Mai are still going at it. Same with Cell and Philippus. Shiny and Madman are about to go at it in a second here, so... let me see if they're in-game. It looks like we're going to be casting Madman again while the rest of the bracket starts to catch up. Alright, looks like we're going to Blackburn. Who does Shiny play as? Shiny a Zerg player? No, Shiny's Protoss. So this is PvP. I actually enjoy watching PvP personally. It just... I like seeing a good Disruptor Bowl. Waiting on Shiny. It looks like they had to go get something, or it says that they asked for a minute here, so yeah, it's gonna be a minute. Okay, looks like we're good. All right. In the bottom right, we have Madman as the... Oh, shoot, I forgot to change the scene. Cell and Philippus are double AFK, that sucks. Anyway, in the bottom right, we have Madman as the Purple Protoss. And in the bottom left, we have Shiny from, I think that's Alpha X, as the blue Zerg, who appears to be going for a 12 pool. I think his clan tag was AB, which Alpha B, which means I think that's Alpha X Latin America. I want to say, I'm not sure, but yeah, if Cell and Philippus are double AFK, you may want to check, like ping them in the Discord or something, cause yeah. All right, Madman is hopefully not gonna make the same mistake this time. He's gonna start scouting, going through that slow field, sees the Overlord. But yeah, so Philippus was in the Discord earlier. He signed up pretty late, but I wouldn't think he would bail. I hate that lens flare. Get that out of here. Alright. Madman pulls back. He didn't... Oh, he was trying to deny the natural. He should have probably just put a pylon down. Why is he going home? Oh, hopefully he realized what's happening now. Yeah, put down something else. You got the money. Put down another gateway. Or something. Put down something. Put down something. The Lings are gonna get there before the Zealot can finish. Oh my god, that's not a full wall. That's not a full wall. Put down another pylon. I don't think that's enough. I think they can get through that. Nope. The Lings don't have full surface area contact. Madman is holding a lot better here, though. As long as he doesn't walk out, he's fine. He's putting down more gateways. This gateway will finish. This gateway will finish the Zealot before it dies. It looks like, just barely. Zealot is out. It's trapped though. Yeah, he's gotta let that out. Puts down under the gateway, and it's a good hold by Madman. Unfortunately for Shiny, they are now a bit behind here. It's good to see Madman learning his lesson. We got a Twilight Council going down. I assume that's going to be for charge slots, but I'm honestly not sure. Got an Adept going out. I'm sure that's going to be for scouting. Maybe a little harassment. Overlord heading up here to check to see if there's any proxy bases. There's an Overlord heading into the main here so it can scout what Madman is building. Seeing a Twilight, it's probably going to be a ground-focused army. I know Madman isn't necessarily the biggest fan of going Sky Toss. You should probably learn to be a bigger fan of going Sky Toss. So far, Shiny is droning up. Unlike Mist, he seems to know when to... They seem to know when to not overcommit to a 12 pool, which is good to see. Alright, we got... we got a Dark Shrine on the way. I'm hoping we'll see something from the Glacius textbook. Or possibly the Dave Testa textbook. Alright, we see oh wait, the Dark Shrine got cancelled. Looks like he's rebuilding it into the main. Oh, he probably saw the Overlord and wanted to deny it, so that's smart actually. I think he canceled it so the Overlord wouldn't see it. We got a second Nexus going down. That way, if the Overlord doesn't see it, he's not going to build a bunch of detection. Meanwhile, we got Roaches and we got Ling Speed on the way for Shiny. We have the Adepts canceling their Shade, probably not wanting to get swarmed by those Lings. They go back over here behind where the third would be. We got a second Gasking grabbed in the main, which is good. You're going to need that for Roaches. We got the Lair getting morphed. Warp Gate is about to finish up for Madman here. We're going to see these gateways start transforming into Warp Gates. We have a robotics facility making a Warp Prism. I got a shield battery going down. Good to see, good to see. We got a very aggressive gold third here. I'm liking this. I like seeing that. Bold plays are appreciated here on the Brandon Lovelace channel. Ling Speed wraps up. Dark Shrine is going to finish warping in just a second here. We're probably going to see some DTs start warping in a little bit. I'm thinking we're either going to see DTs warp in here and then a pickup, or Madman's going to fly over to the dark spot here in the main. Yeah, that looks like what he's doing. He's going to... Okay, no, it looks like he's warping in the DTs down here, and he's going to pick them up. And then he's probably going to drop them off over here on the high ground. And unfortunately, Shiny has absolutely no spores. It's pretty typical to put spores in your mineral line as Zerg, especially against Protoss, because you're going to need that to deal with the DTs. Warps in another DT, and there's no Overseers, I don't believe. Yeah, there's no Overseers whatsoever. He could morph them, but by the time any detection is morphed, a lot of stuff is going to go down here. And all of the drones are getting pulled, but he's still just going to start hacking away at that lair, and Shiny needs to... He's got an Overseer morphing now, and a Spore Crawler, and he's going to start heading into the main here, but I'm thinking Madman's going to kill this lair before it can finish, which is going to be really bad. Oh no. This is not good for Shiny. He does get those DTs before they're able to kill any drones, thankfully, and he still has quite a bit of larva here, but damn, is that depressing. It's not good. So that's a lesson to all you Zergs out there. I'm sure you've dealt with similar situations yourself. Make sure to get some detection. Put an Overlord here and pay attention to your minimap so you can see the drop going. Because if he had an Overlord there, he could have started morphing detection way sooner, and maybe he could have saved this. I don't know. Now he's just kind of going in. Like, Shiny needs to find a way to even the odds a little bit, but this is a hell of a wall. I don't know if he's going to be able to get through this. Like, he could maybe try and deny expansion, which I think would be smart, but where Madman's sitting right now, he's got a nice worker lead. He's ahead on production. He's not ahead on upgrades, actually. Shiny is actually ahead on upgrade. Madman has no Forge yet, and hasn't started on any upgrades. He puts down a Force Shield, blocks the ramp. This is why it's usually good to make Ravagers against Protoss. Drops an Immortal. We're going to see some sick Immortal micro here. That's very good. Madman's doing really good with that. At Overlord is not getting hit at all. Honestly, you could probably drop it up here. Like, we're going to see some more Stalkers here. Now we're getting some Ravagers, and that's going to be good, because the Ravager Bile is just going to destroy that Force Shield. Or Force Field. If he puts it back up again. And Ravagers aren't armored, so they're not going to take quite as much damage from the Immortal. But there is still a lot here, and I am a bit concerned. We're seeing more Stalkers getting warped in, another Immortal's on the way. We got 2 Forges warping in up here. 3 more Pylons are going to go down for Madman. He is a bit supply capped, unfortunately. Charge is about to wrap up. Oh no. Oh no, get your units in position. Wait, are those Changelings? He just dropped Changelings right there, and Madman sees that, and he's like, no, you're not gonna just fucking trick me. Puts a Force Shield down. Bile's going not... Well, okay, now one's going for the Force Field, but they were going for the Pylon. This is an Artosis Pylon. If this goes down, it is going to depower a lot of buildings here. No, Madman. You need to make more Pylons. You just put 3 down. Why didn't you put another one, like, over here or something? Another Changeling is going up here. I don't think Madman's going to see that. It's going to get a pretty good scout out here. Madman is not in position, so Bile's going down, going to kill one of the Stalkers. Madman looks like he's going to use his Warp Prism to repower the Shield Battery, give him some better defenses options. Hopefully he can use Shield Battery Overcharge here. He's going to start warping in another DT. Shield Battery gets destroyed. No. Guardian Shield is up from the Sentry here, and it looks like he's going to force these guys off of his lawn. Unfortunately, Madman has lost a lot of production here. A lot of production cycles delayed due to the lack of the Pylon. He's got floating 1,000 minerals here. I really wish he would take one of these and put down a Pylon like over here or something. It'd be a lot harder for the Zerg to hit that. He'd have to use Biles or really position his units in a way that's not really great for fighting. And maybe some more static defense. Like, he's got Forges now. He could put down cannons. Looks like he's getting a robotics facility and a Templar archive. A robotics bay, excuse me, and a Templar archive. More Biles going down. I think a Stalker or 2 got hit there. This is not good. Madman does not have a really good army to deal with this. He needs to get some static defense. He needs to get some something here. More changelings going into troll Madman. And now they're just gonna push in. Quick, Madman, warp in some more stuff. This is not good. Madman's gonna lose all this production here. There is a shield battery in the back here to protect the workers, but Madman's got all of these roaches in his base, and he's just kind of let this happen. It's a shame because he did so good with that drop earlier. I really thought he had this, but there's no static defense going out. He's floating all of this money. I don't understand. He could put down. He could at least start putting down some stuff, but he's just fighting with his army this whole time. There's no static defense going down. No shield batteries. No cannons. It's a shame, but he is keeping him from going up ramp. Those immortals are still a serious threat, and biles are really all he has here. Shiny's trying to bile down these upgrades, trying to stop them from finishing. Madman is now ahead on armor upgrades. Oh, these pylons going down. Madman's gonna get supply capped in a minute here, or get close to it. He's gonna start. Well, he's gonna start warming his. Ooh, disruptor hit. Can we get a good disruptor? Oh, nope, not quite. That's a lot of detection he has. Almost an unnecessary amount. Oh no, disruptor. Keep the disruptor safe. And these roaches is over. These roaches are up the ramp. They're killing everything. Madman didn't get any static defense whatsoever. They got a great concave. Biles going off, killing the upgrades. And it's a GG. Well, good job, Shiny. I didn't really think you had it there for a bit, but it's good to see you turn it around. Just quit the... Alright. I was hoping Madman would want to co-cast, but we'll see. Alright, looks like Shiny's still waiting on whoever's going to be going against Philippus. The Cell and Furious Droid are going to be going against each other if they haven't started already. Caster's still waiting on whoever wins that. 11 and Mai are going to be probably going against each other right now, and whoever wins that will be fighting Matrix. Alright, Glacius and Mai are still going. Oh, thank you for the follow. Raven Studios. Yeah, it looks like everyone's in a game now, so I guess we're just gonna get to sit back for a bit here. But once Furious and Droid and the Cell are done and 11 and Mai, we should be good. Wait, 11's been in the lobby for 6 minutes. Is he gone yet? It looks like Madman does want to cast.
I was thinking doing the same thing right now.
Doing what, the same thing?
Calling you.
Oh, okay.
Just open. Yeah.
Alright, 11 is gonna go against Mai, who's in a game.
Not a successful run for me here, right?
I'm confused.
What?
Uh,
Sorry. Yeah, he might just be still hanging. 11 is also in a game as
it
it
says
says.
he's in a lobby.
Yeah, they're probably both in the lobby, I assume.
Um, so how's your day been, man?
Well, that was a bit of a poor show. Other than that, well, it's the last day of vacation around here, so It's
Oh, is it like spring
shit
break
day.
for y'all?
yeah, we have a week off.
Ah,
We had a week off.
am I not
yeah.
eligible? Oh. Okay.
What is it?
Apparently my Maya isn't eligible.
Ooh, why? Not enough games?
I'm gonna ask.
Ah. What's his? Let me
I
check.
asked 11 because he's the one who whispered me. He said he's not
Yeah,
eligible.
he's always doing that. Like he likes to check his opponents. Wait, let
I
me
mean,
check
that's
his.
fine. I don't think there's
What's the-
anything wrong with caring
yeah,
about league
no, no, no.
integrity, but it's like,
What's the
oh,
how long
he
can
says he's talking to Glacius about it.
how long can they not be in Master? Do they have to be out of Master League to be eligible?
I don't recall.
Because he has been in Masters League twice.
Which it
But
happens.
not-
It probably
but
was just a
not
miscommunication or something, you know?
He hasn't been in Masters League for 3 years. So it's probably not that. But he has not played any games. Like he's played 1, 2. No wait, that's like 4 games. Yeah, 5 games.
Oh, you need what? 20 or
More.
something?
More than this. More than that.
Oh,
Yes.
11 and my both left.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't
They apparently did.
mean for him to leave.
Well, but he's right. Mama isn't eligible to play this tournament.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Apparently.
Yeah, you gotta always read the rules, folks. Make sure you.
Always read the rules, people.
I don't see Matrix online, unless he goes by a different name in game. But I don't. Think
No, he
does.
doesn't.
Okay,
No,
maybe
he
just
doesn't.
maybe he's just not available yet. He's got 15 minutes.
He did.
once
He
the bracket
did. He did
updates.
win a. He just did win a game, right? Yeah. Like he's
Yeah.
still waiting for this or something like that.
No, I know.
He's probably
I'm
he's
just
off to a
saying he-
victory.
he
he's
probably
up to
Went to get.
yeah. He's up to a
something.
victory wank or something. I don't know.
Jesus Christ. He dips in and out of Masters League constantly. Are you talking about Mai?
But he doesn't.
He's allowed to dip in and out. It's just the last X number of games, I believe he has to be in Diamond 1 or below.
But also he doesn't. He doesn't. If you check his
Oh.
his report, he
His
was literally the
SC2
last one
pulse.
to split. Yeah, he does. He just doesn't.
Oh.
That's like wrong.
I
Like in
don't know.
the since 2019, I can't see him being in Masters League once.
Maybe he's. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Players don't. I don't. There isn't a point to players having a delay if they want to stream their own tournament performance, right? Like, I mean,
necessarily, no.
you would ideally not want to do it because you wouldn't want your opponent to potentially, stream snipe you. But
Yeah, but also you're not talking, so it would also require your opponent to constantly watch your screen. Like on Diamond League, people play fast enough that to notice something, they would have to permanently look at what you're doing and not look at what they are doing, right?
yeah,
Like, if say I throw down a Dark Shrine in my main base, I never click on that thing again until it's done. So for him to scout it via stream sniping me, he would actually need to see me put it down, which is like a fraction of a second between the moment I click the hotkey and the moment I put it down. Frustrating performance. But
Oh, 11
thanks for
dips
casting
out.
it.
Oh, no. My is 11 dips in and out of Masters, sure, but he does it in a way that complies with the rules. Apparently, my allegedly doesn't, but we'll see.
Not sure yet.
I guess Glacius is talking, and 11 are
Isn't
talking
he
about it.
in game?
Who?
Glaciers.
He is. No, he was in
Yeah.
a lobby, but like,
Poor guy.
I kind of wish 11 would have mentioned it to me, but maybe I need to just be more involved with TO stuff since casting, I guess, gives me more free time than it does Glacius.
Yeah, he's playing, so yeah.
It looks like 11 added Matrix a couple minutes ago on the server.
By the way, I have a question on the last game I played. Was I not ahead after the 12 pool? Or was I...
You
did
were. He just... you were especially ahead after he killed... or you killed his natural.
That was it. That was his main lair.
Or
Yeah,
that's
I
what I
did it,
meant.
like,
Sorry.
That was a massive... I was massively ahead there, and I was like, well,
Yeah,
now I'm not.
I think you just, like... I don't think you held... He basically... He rebuilt it
me,
because
yeah,
he didn't
that was, like-
lose any drones. So I think he just...
True. He lost like 4 or something, but yeah.
Yeah, he didn't really lose a lot. Like, he was
fact-
behind, but he wasn't that much behind. But he also got a gold base. So that's
he had
part
the
of
gold
it.
base. He had the gold
But-
base as a third.
Also, that wasn't your
that was
best defense. It was good
that
initially,
wasn't-
and then he just kind of won through attrition. He just kept making roaches and ravagers,
Yeah,
and kept
like
throwing
what
them
can I do on 2 bases with like?
Make cannons who were
gates and-
floating 1,000 minerals.
Yeah, I should have made more gateways,
You
but
also
like
could have put another pylon in a place that
no,
would have been harder for him to hit,
point,
so that your
yeah,
gateways
that was
wouldn't
the
have
point.
died.
That, like I was floating 1,000 minerals after all my gateways were on power for like a minute, and I didn't realize it.
I know, but
That
you
was
could
the
have
point
still.
where I was
you,
floating,
you
like-
had 2 forges. You could have put down turrets and shield batteries and stuff, and you
Yeah,
probably
I could have done
held
that,
it.
but like, I was trying my best to survive. Like, yeah.
No, I get
know,
it,
like,
but there were
I
moments
don't
there
think
where he
cannons-
kind of just held
against-
there and didn't really.
Against Ravagers, you don't want to make cannons because they're just a waste of money. They can buy them down from out of range.
I
You
know,
want to
but
make
they-
make shield batteries, but I should have done
sure,
made
but my
both
point
batteries
is
at least.
there was 2 shield batteries in your natural, and then like one died, and I did think it was smart of you to pull the Warp Prism to repower it.
You
It's
buy
just
it down immediately.
Matrix is MIA.
Yep.
Maybe something came up. Hopefully it's whatever it is, he can make it back in time. I have seen a few people where they're like just came back like right after the deadline because something happened IRL. So
Happens.
yeah, so I'd say 15 minutes after he added him in Discord, I think. So it's 12:57 here. So I'd say 105 my time. This is when we say
Yeah. it's fine,
probably
it's fine.
probably when we want to say he's a no-show and move on. I thought you did a lot better that second game though than the first one.
The first game was that was just a fucking brain fart. Like
It happens, man.
I
get
suck
you.
I am really bad at reading a 13-12 because like either he just fucked up his timings or it was on purpose. That's 2 things that can happen. And
I
normally
think
with a
it was
13-12,
on
you get-
purpose because
yeah, no, it was
he-
a 13. It was a 13-12. That's
he-
the.
yeah.
It was a 13-12. But like, I don't know that. I'm not fucking Showtime. And in Diamond League, you can have a 13-12 executed well, or You can't just have an idiot of an opponent that just can't get his timings right. So I was a bit confused. Also on 2000 Atmosphere, I thought, well, the choke is just barely tight enough for the Adept to block it if I put it perfectly, but I didn't. So the links went in, and then it was just all downhill from there.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so if people don't, people don't show up 15 minutes after the bracket updates, walk over. Just like go on the thing, post that go in the Discord, post the results, and like walk over, put it on challenge, and find your next opponent. Obviously, if someone's in game, who's the co-caster? Oh, this is Madman, the guy I was casting earlier. We
Hello.
Has Philippus had 15 minutes?
He's playing against Mai.
Yeah, I know, but it hasn't been 15 minutes since the
But
bracket
Mai
update.
just got walked over by 11, so
Yeah,
if
but
you
he
get a
still has
walkover-
another 15 minutes.
Oh, like Mai's missing? Yeah, he's just not eligible, wasn't it that?
It's not like you don't get disqualified the second like you miss a bracket. It's just that you.
No, I mean,
Oh, my, yeah, he didn't apparently
Yes.
meet the requirements, allegedly.
yes, that's what I'm saying.
Okay. Sorry, it's cool. I know English ain't your first language. You still speak it pretty well.
Well, I don't think that was particularly hard to understand. I just think you misunderstood. You were like on a different track there.
Listen. I may
What?
be stupid, but
But
I'm dumb.
okay, well, very good, very good.
All right.
That's yeah.
Anywho, yeah, so we're gonna be
Let's
doing
get this shit
Caster
rolling.
and Caster and Furious Droid. Yo, Madman, that wasn't 13-12 according to Bruntnist.
Not what you did. Oh well, was it? No, wait. Yeah, whatever it was one of those bullshit.
It looked
first-
like a 14 pool because he did the
Yeah,
gas
whatever
trick.
that was. Like you can also have it at 14, whatever. I forgot.
It was like 14 pool and the first time, and then the second time was like I think it was hatch and then pool. It was hatch
The
gas
first was a-
pool.
First one was, but the second game was a pool first. Like simple as that. That was just a pool first.
It was.
But-
It just wasn't at 12. And it
It
wasn't
wa-
13, 12. I
what
believe.
missed it? It was one of the whatever missed it was one of those like you have a pool but you also have a hatch and a gas. The thing that gives this away is the lack of second overload,
I think it's.
which is really dumb. Which idiot goes into a Zerg's main base and the first thing he does is look for a fucking overload? Come on. What's that? Oh, I'm the lobby host. Fuck. Sorry.
Alright. Now you just need to rearrange the stuff. Put it on west, because
I can't do it from here. I can't do it from here.
Oh, then you need to quit and quit.
Yeah, it's just
because
okay.
we need to put it on US West. Canada doesn't have any servers.
No,
It's just US West, US East, and US Central.
I have a better ping to Singapore from here to freaking US West. What the hell?
Sometimes I think the ping tool is just dumb.
It's not correct. Yes.
I mean, you'd think it's a literal ping, but maybe it's not a ping in the
I don't know what it
traditional
is,
sense.
but it's like, it's wrong almost every time. So.
All my friends on, well, I say friends, I guess we're not super close, but we're acquainted on Twitter. I got like a bonsai Lego, and it looks really cool. I want to buy one. All right, on the bottom left, we have Furious Droid as the orange Zerg.
And in the top right-hand corner, a red Protoss player pulling 2 probes. Looks a lot like Cannon Rush to me. From Korea, this is Mr. Caster JDG, whatever I'm supposed to do with
Putting
that.
down a pylon
This
below ground.
is either a Cannon Rush or a very aggressive proxy. But this is most definitely a Cannon Rush. Gotta look out
He
at the
did
fucking...
this last time, and I think he was going for the block, but his opponent put down his hatch early, so he wasn't
That's
able
a s-
to block it.
I don't know if that's... if he wants to go for a block here. Like, well, maybe. Yeah, might just be a block. Oh, it's a gateway, it's
Yeah,
a block.
it's
It's just a
just a
block.
block.
But he pulled the probe, like,
Yeah, I was gonna say don't
and if too
engage the
fast.
probe. Just go take the base. That's the important
was-
thing people need to remember.
I was thinking of a Cannon Rush because he pulled that probe, and if too fast, like,
Why isn't
Just
he
a
building?
bit.
Yeah, there go build it. No, don't pull your probe. Don't waste time. What are you doing? If you're worried about him putting down like a pylon or something and cannon rushing
Yeah.
you, then just have the
if
probe
you attack
follow.
it, he just puts down a pylon.
Yeah, he's just gonna put
if
down a
you-
pylon, and you're also wasting mining time.
It's just one drone, mine's for what?
I know, but it's still wasteful. Like it's just bad
Yeah,
practice.
it's not worth it, but it's not the biggest
All
deal.
right, pylon got canceled. He's sending the drone home. Oh, no, looks like he's gonna check for the third, and then he's gonna go back to the natural. Meanwhile,
Yep.
back at his base, he's getting his Nexus. Looks like he's gonna put down, I'm sure, a Cyber Core. Yep.
It's nothing out of the ordinary, although this is a placement of the Cybercore that you only ever do if you really know what you're doing. Like, this man actually studied his walls, because
He
to
punches.
do this,
Go ahead.
yeah, to do this, you have to know exactly where your gateway is gonna go later, which you can do it via counting, but that's a waste of time you really don't want to do. So you see me most of the time just putting the Cybercore in front of the left, because I didn't study walls. I don't have a PhD in Protoss walls, so,
No,
you know.
you're not an architect.
No, I'm not.
You're just a general.
Yeah, I'm a pleb. So a bit of a supply block here.
You're not. You
This
didn't
is
sign up for
also
the Army
Stargate.
Corps. You signed up for the. You signed up for the Marines,
Hey.
or Army Corps of Engineers, I should say.
Yeah. Yeah. This man is an engineer. He's been to MIT. Look at that. That's good.
Went to Rice. Went to A&M.
Anyways, Adept's gonna move out here. What do we have? 3 hatcheries on the other side of the map. Just 2 Zerglings. Yeah, not a fan.
Hey,
You
I'm
wanna have
surprised
4.
he's not making a stalker to kill this.
You don't make a stalker ever if you play Stargate.
Well, okay, I didn't see the Stargate, but I
There is a Stargate in the main. It's
Yeah,
almost
yeah,
done. And
I
you don't
see it
ever make
now.
a stalker. Like a stalker is a waste of gas. And well, good scout there. But this is a dead overlord. That's like 2 dead overlords if he doesn't
Yeah,
move those away.
I don't know why he didn't put one of those on the pillar or something at least.
Yeah, there is no pillar. Like this area on the left above this water tank, you check this every time with the void ray.
Sure,
so you have to
can
really
check it, but it's like I don't know.
you have to really try to hide your overlords on this map.
Yeah.
But like this is definitely 2 dead overlords, which is not what you want. I would like to see him restart those, like make 2 overlords right now,
Yeah.
because this one's dead,
just to refill
and the one in
it.
the natural is
He's
also
getting
already dead.
Burrow. Interesting. Why are all the did an oracle
The
or
adepts,
something
the
attack?
adepts, no, the
Oh, it was
adepts,
a
the adepts came in. The adepts came in. Look
They
at the
didn't
one
kill
adept man.
anything.
Hey, well, they have 6 kills, so 6 lings maybe. I
Well,
don't know.
they didn't kill any drones. Like killing 6 lings is like, well, that's not great, but like compared to what you could have lost.
Yeah, they killed 6 lings.
All right, 2 OVs down.
What is this now? Caster! No! This man doesn't have a PhD in freaking engine. Look at that! What is this?
The what? The wall?
The gateway, yes! It goes in front! In front of the space left of the depth there? And the cybercore? That's where the
I
gateway
mean, that
goes.
still walls off. No, is that not a?
Yeah, it does, but it's complete. Like, this is atrocious.
Oh, okay.
It hurt.
I guess it'd be harder to fit something in there once the gateway starts.
Oh my
dying.
god. Okay, there's the Oracle now. Look at that. There's a Zergling Burrow at the third end. There's no detection for Protoss until the Oracle comes
that's
out.
why he did it. He just wanted
And that
to delay the
also
third.
does waste a lot of energy on the Oracle.
And he
like,
did one at the fourth too. The
Like, he
third and the
can't-
fourth.
Caster then can't go across the map with the Oracle because the Oracle then has no energy, and he's rallying it across. Oh no, he's just revealing that one. Okay, good.
Yeah,
Very
just
good,
doing
very good.
Revelation. Does he have enough to cast Revelation again? Yeah, I don't think he.
No,
he does.
this thing is completely. Yeah, he can cast another Revelation, but he really doesn't want to because he's just gonna come another circling burrow on. Like another circling is just gonna burrow there until he really wants
Yeah,
to
he
take the
could
fourth
just leave
base.
that there because well, when he wants to get in, then once he gets his fourth, he can go get it. He can just build like a robotics facility or something if he wants. to
3
get the
Stargates. Hello. What are we doing?
Oracle. You think he's going
That's-
for like an aggressive like air toss push or something?
Well, it's gonna be something, but there's a forge. I
Void
miss.
Rays.
There is the lack of fleet beacon that is a bit that stands out to me. Normally, that third Stargate is a fleet beacon. That's very interesting, actually. Like, I'm not an expert at playing Stargate, as you can see by my very aggressive usage of BTs lately.
Oh, those Void Rays are attacking.
Yeah, zap down Overlord. It's fine.
Like we're seeing an Evo chamber and an infestation pit go down. Is that the first Evo chamber? Yeah, it is. the
No,
first
it's
Evo
the 2 Evo chambers just finished up. Yeah.
Yeah, he's getting us. No, he's got the one. He's got one Evo.
Oh, he just got 1. I
Which
saw
is
2 on
a
the
bit
production
odd.
tab.
Maybe
yeah,
he
that's a bit
canceled
odd.
it or got killed by the.
No, they killed an
Void.
Overlord. The Void's got. Wait, we can check. No, he hasn't lost it, so he might have cancelled it.
Maybe because
If
he's getting an
anything.
infestation pit now. He's getting Carapace, which I think is an interesting call against Void Rays, but he doesn't have a Hydra Dent either. He is making a lot of queens though, so
This is. I think he's gonna go look at the. Let's count the gas.
he's
Yeah,
got
this
6
is
queens.
Spire.
He's got 3 on
It's
the way.
Spire. This is a Spire, for sure. But he has to throw down the Spire
Worst
as well.
move. We got the
No,
fleet
Spire is
beacon
better
on the
than
way.
Hydras. Like all jokes aside.
Yeah, not against Void Rays, but
Well, yes. Can make
oh, not enough energy on the other queens.
that hurts. That really hurts.
He's
Bye-bye,
all the
queens.
queen.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
no,
too many.
get those queens up
Yeah.
the. He can just make. Well, the good thing about queens is they're cheap.
He burrowed one. He could have burrowed the one that's dying. Was dying.
He could
Nice.
have.
Good micro.
It's fine.
So 4th base on the right for Protoss. No static defense. Honestly, a queen walk would be the thing here.
Oh, it
on
looks
that.
like we're getting
Look
a
at
base
that.
at the 3 o'clock instead. Look
Yeah,
at that
yeah.
aggressive gas grab. Look at that.
Oh,
I love
I
this.
like it.
I'm liking
Yeah.
this shit. Let's go.
Protoss has to see this as well. He has control of the watchtower, and Protoss is not going to see this anytime. Look at Zerg's
And that's
map
going to
vision
be
for a
able
second
to.
there.
Well,
It's
he's
really
putting
good.
down static defense, but like, still, that's not a lot of distance.
I would like to see him put the Zergling on the bridge in the middle of the map because that he has good map vision around.
Oh, the Void Rays are going
Just-
in again. This is not good. Those queens are not in position. They're going down to put creep down.
Yeah,
there
Zerg-
is a
Zergling
couple
attacks
more
about,
anti-air, but
the
it's
3
not
o'clock.
a good spot.
Ooh.
It's just
That's
going to
failed.
slow him down. It's not going to. Oh, he burrows
burrow.
it.
Yeah,
Those are some good
nice,
burrows.
I like
I
that.
mean,
Yeah.
they aren't going to heal any faster
Yeah,
like
that one
roaches do, but like it's something. All those queens having
Well,
to fight
he's
up
still going to
ramp.
lose them all, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah,
That's not enough queens, my
Bro,
man. That's not
no,
enough queens.
It's not. He needs Hydralisks. He doesn't have a Hydra
He
Den,
needs
though.
anything. He doesn't have anything.
He's
to
gonna
shoot
lose
up.
this hive. He's repositioning the spines, but spores, but it doesn't matter. The hive is still gonna
No.
go down. Oh
spores are gonna
no!
go down as well.
Oh, fungal.
Oh!
Oh, let's go. Oh, it's not enough.
Oh!
That was still cool.
Oh,
that would have been
I liked
awesome if
it.
it
Yeah,
actually
I
killed
liked it.
something.
Well, he still has the other base. That's just finished. The gas
Okay, we're
base.
getting an ultra den. He must have started that before the hive died, and he's got 2 vipers on.
Yeah,
the
but
way.
I don't know why. Like, the mantra is.
Oh no, he's
all
gonna
Zerg
see this
players,
base
like,
and he's gonna kill it. The Viper.
no, the Viper,
Vipers are
the
not cheap.
Queen.
And this
the
base is just gonna
hatch. This is
die.
going
Cancel
from
the
bad to-
extractor at least, man.
Well, it's too late for that.
I don't know what Fury Strike can do against this. Caster's he's
He
ahead
could
on
play better,
workers
yeah,
by a
he-
lot.
He,
He's
could do
spending
like
his
a better
money.
job with his units. Like,
Why ultras? Ultras when your
I
opponent
don't
has
know.
Void Rays and Sky Toss is a
there's
weird
carry.
call.
Like, I think the idea. A bunch of gateways and robots going down in the main. There's Twilight Councils, a robotics facility in there somewhere as well. Yeah, there it is. And 3 carriers at a time. So,
Nice split.
I
there.
would have.
Ooh,
I would've
fungal.
liked it.
But I don't think that's enough queens.
Good.
Oh, he's got a recall.
No, it's not. It's fine. It's fine. He can fight there
Yeah.
because he can chain. If he could chain fungal and then throw parasitic bomb on it. I think that's what he wanted to do, but the thing didn't have enough energy. So
Yeah.
I like the ideas of Ultralisk because now listen, this was a thing back a few months back. Because the carriers get hung up on the Ultralisk a lot, and the Ultralisk really shredded through those zealots on the ground and High Templars if they have High Templars out. Like they absolutely die to Ultralisk, and the carriers don't deal particularly well with Ultralisk.
Parasitic bomb
But-
going off.
oh,
Fungal
oh!
getting hit. He's not gonna be able to split that. I don't know if it's gonna be enough though. More
No, it's
fungals
not.
going out. More parasitic bomb. It's not
All of
enough.
those
It's
things
not
just
enough.
no,
He
it's
needs
not.
more anti-air.
Protoss is maxed. Like Zerg has 144 supply. He has 3 Ultralisk and drones.
Oh dear.
Like this is not gonna be enough.
He's gonna
in
get those
any
ground
way.
units, but that's all
Yeah.
he's getting. The
What do you do?
roaches.
Yeah,
Why?
roaches. Why are there roaches?
Why? He's
He
just
has
going
no-
across the map. He's
Yes,
just
he has to.
he's just like, fuck this,
But-
I gotta go across the map. He doesn't
can't
have
do
any
anything.
anti-air at all. He has no spire.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything that shoots up.
The only
There's no
thing he
spires,
has
no
is he can
hydrogen.
make his queens.
There's a spire.
Spire's going
There's a
down now,
spire.
but like this is really desperate move. The toss is not gonna fall for this. He's just gonna keep pushing on into the main.
The lair is gonna go down. 29 drones have died. Yeah, the Ultralisk are gonna shredder all those probes, but it's just one of them. And
Yeah,
even
this
that,
is-
that
this
was
is
just
GG's.
that was as an observer as well.
Yeah.
Look at the queen at the gas.
Yeah, I
killing
saw
the
that.
next-
It's just stabbing it
What the
slowly.
hell is that? So you know, like this. I
Very
don't know what
destroyed
he was. What,
GG's, and that's
yeah, I
the
don't know
game.
what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking when he completely ignored the fact that his opponent was playing Skytors. Like, I like the Ultralisk. Like, I can tell you what the goal here was, right? The goal was he wants to fight Protoss on creep with queens and have the Ultralisk shredder anything on the ground. Or like, ultimately he wants to fight this with Corruptors and Spore Crawlers, I assume. But I don't know what he was thinking of not making any anti-air that works. If your name is Showtime or freaking Zest, that they would have made that work, but they would have had the.
You Koreans
they
are
would-
well
what the fuck?
different. I mean, I feel like that was
Well,
more bad decision making than
Yeah, there was more bad play on his side than anything else on the other side.
But
Let's not say that he was doing a bad thing or a bad job here, because like, I think overall that game was pretty good.
all right, Caster's moving up to semifinals. Oh, cool! Challenge now shows how many best ofs it is. That's good. Is 11 not fought Matrix yet? Oh, 11's in a custom game right now, so it's probably not.
He's on it probably right now.
Okay.
Right. Who's next?
Furious Droid is going to be fighting whoever wins between Shiny and Philippus, which I assume they're both in a match.
Yeah, they're playing.
So
They're all
everyone's
playing right
in
now.
a match
Yeah.
now. Wait, is Cell and Maffer still going, or have they not gone yet?
I don't know, dude. I hope they have. I can't
hope-
see them in chat, so they're probably in game.
Let's hope so, because
Like,
that
if not,
should have ended by now, I would think.
oh well, it can take a time, you know how these games go. But yeah, I agree. So, in this game, what I think the idea is, cross your fingers and hope Protoss doesn't attack, which didn't work. Which is never like if your strat involves crossing your fingers, it's never a good idea.
Mhm.
Plus, I like Ultralisk because Ultralisk can really fuck up the Protoss targeting if there's not enough Void Rays in the sky, and if there's not enough Immortals on the ground, which there never really is if you don't know your opponent's going Ultras. Everything on the ground dies. Normally you have like carriers and Void Rays in the sky and High Templar on the ground to storm whatever comes, right? Those Templars are defenseless. They're absolutely defenseless against those Ultras. So then there's just the carriers in the sky. And if you've watched IEM, you know that just carriers are not gonna get it. Like
Sorry.
Protoss players, yeah, there has been a lot of ground toss at IEM because guys like Raynor, Dark, and freaking Cyril are just too good against Skytoss. They make carriers look weak.
But everyone
If you
tells
have-
me that Skytoss is the only viable way for Protoss to compete against Zerg.
You have seen me win.
No, I
with
know. I'm
freaking ground toss last
I'm
week.
being stupid.
Oh, yeah, okay, you're trolling. Okay, that's fine. But like, you know, it's definitely not. At least not at the highest level. If you go like 3 steps below the highest level, Skytos is absolutely dominating. I can't play it out of some reason. I just don't want to learn it. It's not fun. I've tried it. I'm like, you're sitting there, you're playing with one hand, you're jerking off with the other. What's that? There's no point in that. So I think you've seen this in the amateur league as well. I've found like a lot of pro players. A lot of pro players. What the fuck? A lot of players around here have also been going away from the Stargate, not so much for the fact of thinking that it's superior or inferior just because it's more fun. Also, what I found on the ladder, my win rate's been going up exponentially in PvZ since I've stopped playing Stargate because no one does ground toss. And I've ran into Zerg players blind making Hydras into charge lots and Colossi. You're not gonna cut it with that. So that was my monologue of the week. It's you can talk again now.
No, you're good. I found out there's the Lego bonsai set is like $50, so that's like an insta buy. I'm buying that later.
What?
Yeah, it's a Lego set, but it's a bonsai tree. Right?
You're not gonna be angry if I ask why, right?
I like Legos. I've always loved
I
Legos.
do like Legos too. I still have a lot of Legos.
Denmark
actually.
makes good shit.
Well, it's overpriced though. You can in that department.
Sure,
of, like,
but it's like
it'll
be like a nice little desk trinket.
There's other
it's
people.
either that or I get the little Doom action figure that plays the little jingle.
Well, there's other companies that make these kind of stones that just doesn't say Lego on it that are partially higher quality and less price. I think
Are they higher
yeah.
quality? Because nearly every knockoff Lego I've seen like is shittier or is targeted.
No, there's some really good things. There's some really good things there as well. I've been looking into that a bit because it's quite interesting how even things like that, like Lego acts as if they have a monopole, but they really don't, and they're really fucking it up. Like, no one buys this anymore, but the parents that have no clue and just buy their kids the sets they think are cool.
I liked Lego as a kid a lot.
Yeah, I did too. I love it. It's cool.
I liked Bionicles a lot as a kid, but they don't make those anymore for the most part.
I have complete. I have
Alright,
like
looks
a
like
armada
Matrix
of-
beat 11 and we'll be going against
That's-
Caster. So
Very interesting. Yes, indeed.
let's
Did he?
let's get
Did
Matrix and Caster in here.
My challenge didn't update. There it is.
It probably just takes a second.
Yeah, no,
Alright, I'm gonna grab a drink. I'll be
right
right back.
Yeah, I will do the same thing actually.
I am back. Ugh. Alright, back to... Alright, that's semifinals, so I should probably tweet.
There I am, back on track. Oh yeah. What's the maps, sir?
It looks
Really?
like we're
2K
doing
first.
2K first and then Hardwire. Didn't see.
Can you ask me what server? I'm already into Switch.
I think
Yes, we know that he's Korean. Central, right? No, it's Central then.
yeah, Central's like the best. Like, we could do Brazil. Just do Brazil. Just fucking Brazil. It's like
I believe
we're going to
Brazil?
Brazil.
there's constant Latin music in the background.
No, Brazil isn't Latin.
Yeah, but
I mean,
you know
there's
what
probably
music
Spanish radio stations and stuff in Brazil, but like Brazil.
you know what
isn't.
kind of music I mean, right? The
South
fucking-
American, vaguely
Yeah.
South American music. But Brazil is not a Latin country. They speak Portuguese.
The music is called Latin.
No, they
The
don't.
music- the music
like there's a
direction is called
genre, a Latin music genre,
Yes.
but that's like saying
That-
like they do not speak Latin in they do not speak a
That wasn't
Latin-esque
that,
language.
no. That's what not what I was meaning to say.
I know.
The music direction is called Latin American music. Like
Sure, but they are not
South America's
part of
South
Latin
America is also
America.
because. Yeah, but I don't care. It's called Latin American music. What do you want from me?
They probably have. They probably just
I'm a
be Brazil.
goddamn
It would probably
musician, I
just
know what
be
I'm talking
Brazilian
about.
music. All right, in this best of 3, in the bottom left we have Matrix as the blue Zerg.
Spawning in the top right-hand corner, hailing all the way from Korea. This is our red Protoss play. This is Mr. Caster, and he's not casting at all. Wait a second, we are 12 pooling. Woo!
Let's go. All right, wait, are we?
Off we go, starting strong.
Yeah, there we go.
There's also the pro block. This guy is gonna feel real sad when he comes across the map and realizes there is nothing to block.
Or he'll just leave it on patrol. That's what
Yeah, obviously
that's
he
what
will, but
Zest
some-
did against me.
But he... I got all in twice by a frickin' goblin, so you know. This is a
Okay,
good
yeah,
fake by
Matrix is
Look
just
at
going to
that
grab his
drone.
third at the triangle
Yeah,
base.
he
Or
knows.
not. Wait, where's he going? What? He's going across the
That
map.
was-
He's going into his
This is a
opponent's
fake.
natural?
Yeah, he was faking it. I don't know where this drone is going. Yeah, this drone is going into the wall. I think this is this a hatch in the wall?
All right,
No way.
Caster is going to see this. Why did he go the long way around? Yeah, he's going the long way around.
Yeah, he wanted to dodge. He wanted to dodge the scouting probe.
Is,
like if you.
is Matrix going for a proxy hatch?
Yes, yes.
Oh my god!
Look at this
He's gonna block the wall! Let's go!
Yes.
It's gonna
This
take
is
too
amazing.
long! It's gonna take too
No,
long!
no way. He cannot defend this. He
How-
cannot.
This is Gigo Chad Brain, let's go!
At this point, you cancel everything on the low ground, or you do it like that. That works as well. But like the door is still open, right?
Yeah, he just needs to
Oh,
to
this is-
cancel
this
the
The fact that this is 2,000 atmospheres makes this possible for Zerg and for Protoss to wall. Normally you can't wall this.
if this
But,
was
like,
any
see-
so you're saying if this was any other map this wouldn't
Any
have
other
worked.
map this works.
Oh,
This
he
is
almost got in
almost
there.
a win.
You just gotta trick him
But
into coming out
He
too
can't
far.
kill the pylon. Kill the pylon. The pylon. The pylon has significantly less HP.
I think he's just Oh, now he's doing it.
Yeah, there you go. Because he can't slip by the hatchery at the
Why
side.
isn't he taking some of the links and running them inside?
I don't know. There
Take the
you are.
extra-
There
yeah,
you are.
yeah.
There you are.
Oh, just too
no.
late. Now I don't think he can break it down. But the hatch is
No.
still a huge problem for him.
Exactly. I don't know what he's gonna do against the hatchery. Like there's still a hatchery.
He
in
can
the
just
wall,
literally just start morphing Zerglings in his base.
And there's a cannon. Now there's a cannon now.
Well,
there's
yeah,
a cannon now.
But
The cannon makes
Pylon
this all
goes
significantly
down,
worse.
and now we're getting a queen.
It's a queen. Yeah. Now we're getting a queen.
Build a roach.
But, like,
well, no, the hatch is gonna
hatchery's gonna
die.
die.
The hatch
Yeah.
is gonna die before the queen can finish. Make lings at the hatch at least.
No.
The eggs have
larvae
so
are
much
gonna get-
armor. No, the eggs don't have. The eggs have enough armor. He needs to manually
But
target.
the lings are gonna get stuck. It's just a waste. But look at the creep. The creep's blocking the nexus. He can't
It
take the
is
nexus.
a hell of a delay. Like even if you didn't kill your opponent, you do. It's gonna cost you 300 minerals though.
That is true. The queen's not gonna come out. I don't know why he even. Oh well, it is gonna come out. But it's just,
I don't
he's gonna
think
try to
this-
put down the creep to him. He's gonna try to put down the creep. Oh no!
Put
it
down the
comes from
tumor.
wrong side.
Put down the tumor. He has time. He put it down.
Yeah.
Let's go.
But now the door is open. But now the links.
But there's a depths at home now, and he hasn't started
But no,
ling
they're-
speed.
Yeah, but like I would have liked to see the links stick around and where the tumor now is, and now run in. Like this is the door is wide open,
Oh, look at
and
how
now
much
there's the
mining time
adept
he's
in the
gonna
maze.
lose here.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, see, this isn't
That's
really.
really bad.
This isn't really. Are we sure Matrix isn't from North America? Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like I don't think you can come back from this. Like, if he had macroed behind
cannot,
it,
no.
maybe he would have had a chance. But
No,
even then,
if you commit to a proxy hatchery like this was the map. Like Matrix, if you're seeing this, don't do this on 2000 atmospheres because Protoss can re-wall around the
hatch.
hatchery. That's what it's called.
yeah,
It's a hatchery, yes. What's the second map? Hardwire. There you are.
yes. Let's
That's
go to
it.
Hardwire.
Let's go to the hardest of wires, shall we? Oh, that's Western. Fuck. Sorry. Central. I have the best ping to Central now. Huh?
I mean, there's other variables that could affect it more than just distance, but still, it's funny.
We have a ready and
Like,
the
I feel
second
like
ready,
even
please.
if they had like the
Uh,
like even under ideal circumstances, I feel like that's not really a great great build. Cheer
So,
out
like,
JDG.
no,
Is he?
this is it. It is. Excuse me.
You alright?
This build is against a lot of Protoss players. This is an auto win if you do it on a map with a bad choke, especially on a map with a ramp.
Yeah.
Imagine this at the top of the ramp of Curious Minds or Pearl Towers. Protoss cannot wall around a ramp with a hatchery on top of it, but you can, especially on Hardwire and Curious Minds. The choke is very tight. Curious Minds. 2000 atmospheres. The choke is very tight.
So
This map
I
as well
have-
is also offers a very wide
What is
choke.
a Shoko cookie? I don't know what that is. Anyway.
That's a chocolate cookie.
oh.
Someone just can't type it in English properly.
Oh, anyway, so in the top right we have Matrix as the blue Zerg, and in the bottom right we have
Yes.
JDG.
Bottom left-hand corner. This is our Korean Protoss player having a good cheese defense so far. This is. Shut up. This is Caster. Again, going for the block, like Caster. No. Core gate. This is a max packs. I love it.
I
This
like
is
how
a
you
max
recognize the build immediately. What is
Like,
this?
this has
Okay,
to
we're
be-
doing. Is this
This is the first pylon. This is the first pylon. Of
No,
Protoss.
but
These are-
look
these
at
are-
Caster. He got his or not Caster Matrix. He got his
Pull first.
no, he didn't go pull. Well, he did pull before
16
hatch,
pool.
but
16 pool. Yeah.
it was no,
It's
it
a
was
16
it was
pool.
14 pool.
14.
Yeah.
Okay, well. Yeah, see? The max packs. 3 gates.
Is
There's
he
one
gonna
gate
block
missing.
this?
He's gonna try, but he
well,
sees there's no
he
hatch.
leaves. Okay,
Well,
now
he's gonna
getting
see
hatch.
the lack of.
Yeah, but like
He sees the pool
he's
first
gonna
now.
be able to defend. The pool's gonna finish before those gateways are, and the blings are gonna come out way before those any zealots or
But
stalkers
he
or
has to
whatever.
know. His overload has to get across the map. Like if he just makes 4 links, that's 3 zealots at a time. You know zealots are strong.
Sure,
Zealots are really
but
strong. It's
like
4
I
zealots
feel
now.
like his lings are gonna start moving across the map, and they're gonna see that. And then like the pylon
He's
is
making a
out there.
fortune.
He could just kill the pylon. He doesn't even need to attack the gateways.
Oh, there's zealots now coming up.
I don't.
He's gonna chrono the zealots.
They might finish in time, but I'm worried they're gonna. he's
Yeah.
Gonna, it's
Like, it depends what those zerglings do. It's a lot
Oh
of
no,
zerglings.
they're going for
If
the
you-
probe.
Less ideal in my opinion.
I still
So-
feel like he has a chance here. Like unless
Yeah. No,
Caster
this is-
waits
this is-
until he has a critical mass of
This is completely open for everyone. Like the links, yeah, he's not sure what to do with the links now. He's making a spine, so he smells something is afoot. Now the zealots are gonna come in.
yeah
And
he's
this is
winning.
especially if they go on top of the ramp. Yeah. Go on the ramp. Yes. This is a fight the links can't take. With the queen, it is doable.
Yeah, if he stays on, makes
One
him
of-
fight on creep, then he's got the advantage.
Yeah. No, yeah, but if he, on,
Link
especially on
speed
the
hasn't
ramp,
started. Well, yet.
yeah, he has gas. But look at that. Now it's more. Go kill the queen. Kill the queen. It's on, off creep.
No, he's
Aw.
hungry for that hatch.
Yeah, he's gonna get it. Look, that's so much DPS. That's 3
Yeah.
zealots. He's making a cannon at home as well, so those lings don't get fight.
Spine.
Don't get.
He's getting
don't get
the
adventures
spine.
across
No
the map.
Ling speed. I don't understand. He needs that.
He's
He's getting a
forgetting.
roach
He's
worm, but he
panic-
doesn't have a second gas.
He's panicking here. He has no clue what to do. Like this build is really strong. Yeah, those.
And it's a shame because it's
Whatever.
all he would have to do is run up and kill the. If he had Link speed, he could just run up and kill the pylon.
Yeah. His Overlord sees where it is. Yeah, he sees it. So what's the plan now for Caster? I don't know. He cannot push up. I would like him to expand. Like
I would
There's
think
Cyber
he
Claw
would
at home,
either
second gas,
try and
pylon.
do a drop or he would get like Void Rays or
nah.
something.
Yeah, he's gonna expand and he's just gonna take the eco lead into Zealots. Yeah, nice fanned out. So when the Lings come down, he has a good concave. I like that a lot. And he's just gonna sit there. He's gonna sit there on his ass. And he's making a Stalker. I don't know why he's making a Stalker. I really don't like the Stalker here, but whatever. I would have liked an Adept mode so he can shade past and force the Lings back. But yeah, look at those. He can't go up this. No. We don't go up there.
Still no Link
yeah.
speed. It's a shame because it's like I feel like the lots I would have a much harder time if these Lings were actually fast. Link speed's on the way now
Yeah.
though, but like this man, if only he had started making that like a couple minutes ago.
So now we're killing Overlords with the Stalker. We are making a hatchery. There's no expansion. Protoss, like Caster, he's not macroing. Look at, he's on 12 probes.
He's really committed to this.
But this is not going to win him the
And
game.
the Lings
is it?
can't do
Like, not
anything
against-
about these stalkers. Like they can at best act as a bit of a wall.
I disagree
Well, okay,
with
they're
this
doing a bit
call.
better.
This is a horrible
This is much
call
better.
for Caster.
Kiting
Yeah.
them into the.
No. This is a bad call. Yeah, no. You have to go. He just threw away his entire advantage. In
Oh,
the
no.
situation like this, you don't. Really, the last thing you want to do is push. You wanna get yourself a Nexus at home. You wanna expand. You wanna out macro the Zerg player.
That was not
This
bad.
is. There was a bad call. Like this is a good.
This
good
is
kiting,
now
a
he's
good target
overextending.
play.
He needs to go back. Go back.
Yeah,
Go
no,
back, Matrix.
yeah,
Wait for more
Matrix is
roaches.
overextending it. The Stalkers are faster than you, my man. Like,
Get
he
more,
has
get
those
more
spines.
Lings because he doesn't have any more. Now the roaches are an
Zealots, yeah.
albatross around his neck. Like he.
I don't know what Mr. Caster's plan is. Like, there's no base at home. He is not making an upgrade. The only thing he's getting is Warp Gate.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, what the fuck? What
It
did
looks
we
like
do?
he might.
Warp
Maybe
Gate's
he's
gonna
going
make
now.
you-
He's sending a probe down, but oh no, that's
No,
going
it's not
somewhere
going.
else.
Where's it going? Yeah, it's going across the map. It's going there. I think his plan is batteries next. I don't know.
Maybe,
Please expand,
but-
mate.
I do
Like, why-
not understand why we're not seeing Lings from Matrix. Like, it's cool that he's got the second base so he can keep
Oh,
up the
good show.
production, but like
Yeah, okay.
the roaches are not the right call here, my guy.
If they get critical numbers, I do agree with the Roaches.
Ravagers,
but,
Ravagers are a little bit better.
yeah, Ravagers are a
We're
good
seeing
call.
a second pylon go down, so there goes
I
the
think he's
chance
gonna
of
try
easily killing
shield
all that.
batteries or something like that, because if he wants to keep this push going, he needs sustain for those Stalkers. There's always a massive influx of units when when Warp Gate finishes, because you have like the units still producing the gateway, plus those Stalkers can just move in there. There's 10 Zerglings finally
I'm also
coming in.
surprised we're not seeing the tumor get moved up more. Like, it's.
There's a shield battery going there, but can we please see a Nexus? Hello, what are we doing? What are we waiting for?
I
Let's
think
look
he
at the Nexus.
feels like he doesn't need it because he's like, I just
He
need
does.
these shield batteries.
Let me
and
tell you, he does. He's behind on supply.
I feel. Well, I mean,
he's-
Matrix
He's
keeps.
ahead in workers.
Matrix keeps like own goaling here with like he's got queens which are nice, but he doesn't have any.
Oh, bad target right there.
Lings. He needs lings, and he doesn't have.
He got Lings, but it's not enough.
And now he's supply capped.
Yeah, this is like, I feel like it's stupid that.
Oh no, he's gonna
Caster-
lose this. He needs to transfuse.
That's okay.
Those
I
queens
think.
are
When he
stuck
Yakko
behind
back,
the mineral line.
Like Stalker, I don't know. I don't understand Caster's call here. Don't make roaches, man. Granted,
He's
it's
making
right.
lings too,
Once-
at least.
Yeah,
but
there's the Lings, but now there's shield batteries up. Hey, you know what? The ultimate game would be a Nexus here as well, so he can overcharge.
that would
be
be cool.
the
yeah.
ultimate. Like, if he does it, it's complete. But, no! Don't.
I'd really love to see more creep spread. There's a
Ooh.
lot both sides could be doing here to be
Yeah.
better about this, but this is a weird game for both, I'm sure.
Why is there? Come on, like making probes is the easiest thing in the world. I would have made more probes by this point. Like that's
Two
one of the
queens
few
going
things I'm
down.
really good at. Like making freaking probes, but like now he's making zealots again because of the zerglings,
Yeah.
which I like. But the zealot died.
But there's still a shit ton of roaches.
Ooh, well, one less. But every time those stalkers get a shot off, it's a lot of damage.
Yeah, there's just so many, and he keeps getting more in, and the amount of roaches being made is not enough. Like, Matrix is not spending enough of his money, and he is.
He's doing a good job at holding. As long as he holds, he has more bases,
If he
right?
had enough queens to do injects here, it
Oh.
would have been so much better.
If
And he's gonna
this-
lose
this
that
is-
hatch
this
in a
thing
minute
is gonna
here.
turn.
That hatch
Yeah.
is not gonna live. It's gonna get a
But
couple
don't go
shots.
too
It's
far.
going down.
He's going too far back.
Right here.
He has to post in the front. Oh! Well, still lives.
That hatch is gonna go
Not
down.
for long. Yeah, not for long.
It only needs. It's
There's more
got 10
stalkers than
health.
there's roaches right now.
Nope, there
Yeah,
it goes.
there it goes.
Yep, and that now I think this is over. Like he's got 4 shield batteries. He's got how many stalkers? 16 against 14 roaches and a ravager. No lings, and now these 2 spines are gonna get killed. It's just not enough. Like,
Yeah. Like, it's sadly, it isn't. Like, I wish.
why is he making another hatch there? He needs queens, my guy. You need queens to transfuse so you can keep up with
So
your opponent's
I'm
production.
not sure, like, this hatch is never gonna go up.
Yeah, he's just gonna kill this every time. He's just throwing away 75 minerals every time he puts this down, assuming he even remembers to cancel it every time. But now that spine bled out and died because it was off creep. Imagine if he had spread his creep earlier. That wouldn't have been an issue.
I don't know, but maybe the hatch. Ooh.
No, that hatch is
That's a lot.
fucked. He keeps pulling back too far.
Yeah,
he
he's-
should have
yes, he's
spread
going-
his creep
exactly.
further forward. If that creep tumor had been spread before the shield batteries went down, he would have had a better position to fight. He's having to pull way further back, and he can't defend the hatch as well either. There's just so many decisions that Matrix made where
This
I
is
think he could
bad.
have held
This-
this,
yeah,
and he just
ooh.
didn't.
But those stalkers are all very bruised. Like, that's not the shields they lack. It's armor, like health, HP they lack.
Sure,
So,
but as
honestly,
long as he can
this
keep
is getting-
restoring the shields
There's
before they
finally
get...
the Nexus going down as well, by the way, at the other side of the map.
Yeah.
The workers are still, like, he has still not added any workers. Now he's making the robot bait because he realizes he's not going to end the game with those stalkers. I'm honestly still favoring Matrix's position here, all jokes
All
aside.
right, Stalker,
He's behind his workers, but
hatch finishes. It's only got like a
Yeah, that's-
third of its health.
that's again more production for Uwell. That's
And it's gonna go
why
down
is he
again.
going back so far?
God, I
go
don't
back.
get it. I don't understand. We need creeps.
Yeah,
Spread the
neither.
creep forward too, please.
Just stand. I like the sniping of the Ravager. Look at those stalkers. They're also a nice job there. Two stalkers go down. What's that guy gonna
These
do?
biles are weird. I don't get it. They're not great.
Me
I
neither,
would
dude.
think he would use these to try and kill
but,
the shield batteries.
Mr. Castic, he cannot take the engagement anymore. Like the stalkers are all very bruised. Ooh, he
We're
walked
seeing
into
more
the bile.
spines go down. We've got a warp prism
good
on
hit.
the way at home. We got
Yeah,
a
I
robotics
don't know what
bay
that's for,
went down
probably.
as well. I'm not sure what that's for just
Yeah.
yet, but
Either Disruptors, Prism Speed, or Colossi. Colossi I would
Disruptor
disagree
would
with.
be really good here. Colossi
Disruptor
not
would be
as
really
much
good.
because of the armor
No.
on the roaches, but
But the range.
the
range of the
would be
Colossi
very
is
nice. Yeah, that's
like with there's Disruptor. Okay, it's Disruptor.
Yeah.
Probably Disruptor drops or something. Like he wants to ferry them across, which I would like a lot.
Please move those spines a little forward. The spines
Yeah.
are like an additional roach basically, except
They're
they're
too far
stationary.
behind. I like the position. Still,
Got
it's,
another
I don't know
queen,
who's
but
ahead
it
here.
would like good get some injects, but spread that creep
Finally.
too. Put the creep somewhere to where
Yeah,
you can
you're
fight
asking
out.
too much of the man here. The man's defending and he's at a heart rate
I know,
of
but it takes 2
285.
clicks to spread a creep to.
Yeah, I know. But he's like that was same as me. If you now you're telling me I should have had shield batteries in the last game. Yeah, I should. But like I was doing so many things at the same time. I didn't really. I like the fact that he's making almost exclusive these Zerglings right now. No, don't go to ooh.
That,
a
oh, it goes down
That-
again.
that's so
God damn it.
bad. But now he can push with the Broodlings.
Oh, and then that goes off.
That's
I feel like he had.
well.
There was a good chunk of time where he had that, and he just
yeah. He
made
had
all
the
the wrong calls.
back at some point. Yeah, definitely.
All
GG,
right.
Mr. Matrix. Nice
That's the
having
end of
you.
that set.
Yeah, that's the end of that. So that's the finals actually for
No, that was
Casta
semifinal.
already.
That was, yeah,
Yeah,
semifinals
yeah.
for that. It looks like we're waiting on Bruntmist and the Cell to finish to go against 11. Furious Droid and Shiny. Wait, Furious Droid. He is in a party with Shiny. Why does it say custom 12 minutes, but it's not set to busy? Weird.
Depends on your settings. That can happen.
I guess. He's still in the chat channel, but it says custom 12 minutes, so I guess his game is still going.
Yeah. Yeah. So let me check this out. Okay.
Yeah, it was a interesting game.
Yeah, definitely. Like, right. What was I gonna say? Yes. No. Yes. The proxy 4 gate. Well, it's a 3 gate, I guess. I don't know what that was. Like normally you do 4 gateways, but
So yeah, once these two are done, 11's going to be going against either Cell or Bruntmist. We're going to get a ZVZ regardless. And
that is real bad. I hate TVC. I hate mirror matchups in general. Like the only good mirror matchup in this game is TVC, and I stand behind this opinion. PvP is a shit show.
I think that's funny because I actually have the opposite opinion. I despise ZVZ, but I love PvP.
Yeah, ZVZ is awful. Why do you like PvP?
Because I like seeing sick bowls, boy.
Yeah, but you're not gonna see bowls in Amateur League, dude. Like
I've
no.
seen it though. We've casted it. We've seen
we
some
casted
sick
it.
bowls.
That was once though. That was once.
But it was so much fun. I've never had that much
good.
fun on this
It was
entire
really
tournament.
good.
And don't get me
Yeah,
wrong,
that's
I've had
true.
a lot of fun. But that was the peak.
That was by far the best cast I've had. It wasn't. Remember the map with Lightshade? That was the final map.
Yeah, that was
the
Lightshade back when Lightshade was still in the game.
That was some good bowling right there.
God,
dude.
I still have those
shit.
VODs saved, by the way. So like you could go watch those whenever you want.
Yeah, I do watch your VODs from time to time, especially when you
thank
cast
you,
one of
man.
my games. Yeah, I do watch, especially like if you cast at me, because I do sometimes don't want to search the replays. I just want to look
Yeah.
over what I did.
I'm not necessarily the best observer, but I'd like to think
But I
I'd
still see
mostly
what's
do a
going
good
on with the
job.
game. I still see what's going on with the game. I don't.
But
So
yeah, so it looks like it's all of the matches are going to be ZVZ until we get back into finals. Everyone
Jesus Christ.
everyone
Yeah,
left
it's
his
all
Zerg.
Zerg players. Yeah.
So
that's
get
true.
used to seeing a lot of roaches, everybody. Oh, I forgot to
Like
switch back to the bracket.
Like PvP is technically speaking an interesting matchup because it can be very dynamic, in the form of how do I say? It can shift from 1 second to the other. It also depends a lot on what choices the players go because there is no optimal way to play in PvP, which makes it quite interesting. You have all the different tech routes are viable. Stargate is viable for oracles. I've seen oracles deal like you have seen me kill millions of probes with oracles in PvP before. Twilight Council is very viable. It can either go blink or charge because if your opponent has a lot of stalkers and you've got a bunch of charge slots, you win.
Yeah.
But if your opponent steals it and your opponent makes sentries or archons, you lose. You see what I mean? Or you go robo, you make immortals, which are good against stalkers. But if your opponent goes multiple gateways with blink, and he snipes your immortals, you also lose. But if he doesn't get the immortals, you win. So it's a very volatile matchup. It's like a Molotov cocktail that could go off any second. It's the same with TVT though. You accidentally step into a million tanks with your Marines, you're done for. But TVT is it's basically the same, but I enjoy it more watching because I know the playing part of PvP and it's awful. At least if you're in those disruptor battles. I played a warm-up game earlier where I had disruptors, my opponent didn't. Wait, let me show you a clip. I'll send you a clip. You can show this on stream as well if you want to. I had some very, very big fun in that game. Let's just say, have you ever seen Archon, 8 Archons or something die to. This is too big. Shit, the clip is too big.
How is the clip too big? I thought you said it was
like,
a replay.
I want to send it on Discord. No, I can show you at a replay as well if you want.
Wait, what is?
But it's a long game.
How long is how big is the file?
The replay, with the duration of this game is. Where is it?
Oh, no.
It's on my other account.
No, the thing you were gonna send me that was too big.
It's. Let me check.
So it's over 8 gigs, then you can't send it with out paying for Nitro or 8 megs.
For some reason, it's 23. It's 23. I don't know why it's so big.
Is it a
It's
video?
also, it doesn't. It's I just
why.
clipped it out of the game. Yeah, I clipped it out of the game. That's why. Can I do this anyway else? Ooh, let me figure this out. So basically, I can send you this. This with it enough for you to understand what's going on. If I'm allowed to, yes, there I am. Ah, come on. There you are. So basically, this is what it looks like when there's disruptors in the game on one side and not on the other. Because then you can do dumb shit like this. I just took a little cutout picture from the moment it happened, but you know, like, how many Archons is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 6 Archons going up against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 disruptors, 6 disruptors. They evaporate. Your entire opponent's army just evaporates. Like this, it changes the complete meta. If you have charge lots running into the opponent, you really don't want to go bowling because you're gonna kill your own charge loss most of the time as well. But if you don't have charge loss, but your opponent has, you kind of want to have Archons. Like the matchup is really weird. I can't really explain it because I don't really know what I'm doing myself.
Yeah.
I just make a bunch of oracles. I make a bunch of oracles and hope for 10 plus probe kills, and then I win with charge lots. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Also, I am gonna try the Phoenix style I played last week as well again. Like those Phoenix charge. I really like that build. I made it up on the fly, so it was a bit wanky here and there, but it worked. Oh, are you gonna excuse me, my man? I'll have to actually head out of here, I'm afraid.
Oh, you gotta leave?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it happens.
Had fun though with the cast, my man.
Oh, yeah.
Have fun
Thank you for coming.
Have fun with the remainders with the ZVZs.
Have fun with my least favorite matchup.
Enjoy it, man.
Oh, sell one.
But
All right. Well, I'll see you later.
see you next week.
All right. Oh, I forgot. forgot to change scenes. Sorry about that. In the bottom right, we have the Cell as the green Zerg, and in the top left, we've got 11 as the red Zerg. So far, it looks like both players are... Oh, it looks like we're seeing a gas trick from Cell, potentially. Or it's just an early gas, I'm not sure. He's not... Okay, no, he's going gas and then pool. It's weird, it's like a 12 gas, then pool. And maybe he's gonna cancel the gas, I'm not sure. Okay, no, he's letting it finish. Seems like an interesting call. I mean, he's wanting to get the Lings out early, but... I'm worried this is gonna maybe, like, give 11 time to, like, get what he needs to, like, you know, hold this. He's gonna have Lings. Even if he doesn't have Lings yet, he'll have, like, drones. Like, a lot of them. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like delaying the pool, like, 12 pools are such a timing-sensitive build, but we'll see. Maybe it's, like, maybe it'll work out just fine. Alright, it's got 3 Lings on the way, or 3 pairs of Lings, rather. Alright, gas and pool getting grabbed by 11. He's making his drones. We got Link speed started. Good to see. We got a single drone. Looks like it got pulled off gas. Cell's still only having 14 drones mining here. He's making 4 more Lings on the back of this. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Like, he's gonna need to macro up quickly. He's got a queen on the way. I'm guessing he thinks he's gonna end this real quick. 11's hopefully sees those Lings rushing up and is gonna pull his drones. He's got him selected. Well, he had him selected. And he pulls them. And they're gonna get down there pretty quick. And let's see how well he can micro these. Hopefully he's able to take care of these Lings and hold this. He gets 1 Ling. He's doing some good micro here. He's separating them out. His 11's own Lings are finally out, but they're up at the top. And oh, that actually looks like it's working pretty well. He just looks like he's chasing Cell back. Alright, Cell's kind of sitting back at the edge of the little platform here. I'll say the natural. Queen's attacking the... Oh, Queen might get surrounded here, but not quite. Ling's coming down to chase off those Lings. 11 has not started Ling speed yet. I'm a little concerned. He's getting a spine at his main, and it looks like Cell has gotten a Baneling nest. He's still very behind on workers, only 12, and is now supply capped with the death of his overlord. He is getting some Banelings, and he is getting a second hatch. The Banes are going to be a serious problem, but it doesn't look like they're really making any connections on any drones here. The Banelings are just kind of dying. The Queens are doing their best here to put in a lot of work. And we have more Lings on the way from 11. And while 11 still, unfortunately, doesn't have Ling speed, he has lost 2 drones here. The hatch is still intact. More Lings are going to be on the way, and he's got more workers, so I do think he's going to be a little bit more sustainable in this. Oh gosh, that wasn't good. Lings came out only to die. That Queen's getting surrounded. I do think he's going to hold this. It's just a really rough situation for him to be in. Like, I guess in terms of overall losses, he's not much worse off than opponent, and he does have better income. But that gap is closing, and he's going to need to reinforce soon. Cell was very aggressive here, but I think I'm a bit worried that Cell's decision not to micro behind this is going to potentially be really damaging long term. Lings are kind of spread out here, which I think is going to be good, because these Banelings are going to probably try and go in, and they're not going to be able to connect with as many Lings. It looks like we're still seeing more Lings and Banes, but we are seeing some macro from Cell here. 11 could stand to maybe make a couple more Overlords. He's getting a Baneling nest of his own. He's getting Burrow, which is kind of interesting to see at this stage. We got Queen walking down here at the top of the ramp as well. We're getting another Spine, this time at the natural. Yeah, so the nice spread here. The Banelings are not attacking, but the Queens are attacking from range. The Lings are kind of moving back here to try and stay near the Spine, which I think is a good idea. Queen's doing their best to deal with these Lings here. The Banelings aren't really able to get much, unfortunately, for Cell. So good Overlord positioning from 11, I think. I think maybe make more sense to put one here to scout for the third, but you know, he could always just send a Ling to check it. Ling speed is on the way for 11. We got a Lair on the way for Cell. Cell is now ahead in workers, and he's getting a Roach Warren, but let's see what 11 is deciding to do. He looks like he's droning up a lot more. 4 more drones on the way. He is going to start catching up, and he is attacking with his own Lings and Banes right now. There is not a lot of defenses on Cell's side, and I don't think this Roach Warren's gonna... It may just finish up right as those Lings arrive. I don't know if he sees what's coming towards him. There is an Overlord right there, so hopefully 11 knows not to stick around too long. There are some Banelings that are going to finish up here in a little bit. These Lings do get through before that drone can finish. And they're... one Bane is not enough to kill drones, unfortunately. 11 is going to get this Queen here. But not really much else, I don't think. He did. A single Baneling detonation went off. Not really the best trades for Cell. Cell does lose 5 drones to these Banelings coming in here. And now 11 is functionally caught up in workers. He's done a lot of damage, but, you know, nothing that can't be healed over time by the power of Zerg healing. That was why not just call it? Okay, whatever. It was a weird swap there. We got +1/+1 away for both people for range weapons. I don't see a Roach. Okay, Roach Warren's just now going down for 11. He is getting a little more defensive here. He's grabbing more gases. I think that's good. He needs to get roaches out. He knows his opponent's making roaches. It's going to be important to deal with. There's a lone drone just sitting here, contemplating its existence, staring at this Overlord. More Queens coming out from Cell. Spreading a little bit of creep up here. Cell's got his own gases grabbed. Not fully saturated in his main though. 11's getting a Lair. Roach Warren's going to finish up in a little bit here. Plus, oh wait, I already mentioned +1. Roach speed is now on the way from the Cell. And 11 is grabbing his third at the triangle base. And it looks like Cell is going to get his own at the 3 o'clock base. You're seeing creep tumors get put down by 11. We're seeing the roaches start to come out. Lair's going to be done in a little bit here for 11. He's going to be a little late on roach speed, but he will have the +1 range around the same time, and he does technically have a bigger army here, so I don't think if he gets attacked it's going to be much of an issue, but I don't think Cell's going to roll out quite just yet. They are both pretty even on workers, which is good to see. I'd say 11, Cell is better on supply though. 11's coming to make some more Overlords here. Now they're about caught up. Missile tech level 1 is just about to finish up for both players. Chasing off this Overlord here. I don't think that Lovey is going to make it unless, like, yeah, he's just going to die. He's trying to micro it, but it's 2 queens. Even off creep, the queens are going to catch a slow OV. Alright, we're getting another gas in the main here. We're getting some spines in the main. I think it's a little interesting. We're getting +2 range weapons, and we're getting roach speed. Meanwhile, roaches are attacking here at the front. Not really the best positioning from 11, and he is losing a couple of these drones here, and he's going to have to pull back. Slow roaches, unfortunately, are not really the best for fights like these. And all of those roaches are going to get cleaned up. The losses are fairly even, if I'm being honest. They're technically a little worse for Cell, but not by much. Both players have 3 bases. Both players still have a lot of work, or well, a pretty even amount of workers. Cell is floating a lot here, unfortunately. Roach speed is wrapping up for 11, and 11's probably, he's got a lot of roaches he's making. He's pretty even with his opponent in terms of overall army. We're going to see some more drones here from 11. We're going to see some more roaches finishing up here in a second. Creep is getting spread out, acting as a nice little highway to each of the bases. Cell, meanwhile, hasn't really... Well, he's just now starting to spread some creep. But will help him better reinforce for sure. The roach speed advantage is definitely gone for Cell now. We've got plus 2 weapons on the way, excuse me, from Cell, and +1 armor on the way from both players. It's going to finish up a little bit earlier for Cell, but 11's going to have that attack upgrade, attack upgrade sooner than Cell will. Alright, there's an Overseer going into the main here. We're seeing 11 be good about his injects. Cell's injects haven't... They've been okay. Could be better, but I don't want to say that 11's could have been better too, but 11's grabbing more gases at his third. Meanwhile, Cell has more drones, technically, but it looks like 11's gonna match that soon. He's pretty good about keeping even with it. His attack +2 is almost done. He's morphing Ravagers. It's good to see. We got a Hydra Den on the way from 11 up here. It's about to finish up, and we're gonna immediately see him start making a Lurker Den. No Infestation Pit yet, though, so he's not gonna have Hive Tech to take advantage of the Lurker upgrades. But maybe he's planning that for later. Maybe he's just wanting to get a big army right now. Cell is himself massing quite the army of roaches. No Ravagers yet, though, and he doesn't really seem to have... Oh, now we're getting a Ravager, but... And now we got some more supply. I'm guessing we're going to see some more Ravagers morph in a minute here. Yep. But that upgrade advantage for 11 is going to be closed in a minute here. Carapace level 1 is about to finish up, and then a little while after that, we're going to see +2 attack. Cell does have quite a bit more supply than 11 here. 11 is... 11's about to catch up in a minute here. He's got a bunch of OVs finishing up. Cell's still ahead. And they're still pretty even in terms of economy. 11, I'd say, is a bit better about spending his money. Infestation Pit is about to wrap up for 11. He's got more roaches on the way. The armies are not much bigger. And, oh, this surround is not great for 11. It's going to be a big problem for him. He's going to really need to reposition here and try and get some advantageous. The concave is much, much better for Cell here. 11 is not taking a lot of great trades. But he has to, otherwise he's going to lose his third and he's going to be really behind. And he's pumping out roaches as fast as he can. And I really think that the fact that he's right at his base is the only thing keeping him alive right now. This is really bad. He's going to lose... Oh, gosh, the third, I think, is going to go down. He's going to start losing a lot of workers. A lot of these drones are just dying. 10 drones go down. We're seeing some vials hit the Overlords. The Overlords are getting pulled back, and that third's just being seeded by 11. 11's going to grab the base down here, and he's moving his drones in position. But these drones are long mining, so they're just going to get attacked by the Overlords. He's having to pull back into the natural. He still doesn't have a lot of roaches here. He's making some Hydras, and it's just not enough. Cell made just too big of an army. 11 just couldn't match him in supply. He also spread creep a little too far, which minor gripe. But this is over for 11. He can't deal with this. And we get the GG. Was that the end? Was that the best of one? I think it was. Yeah, it was. So we're going to be going to Losers Finals with Furious Droid and Cell. Or Losers Semifinals, excuse me. Alright. Looks like we're doing 2K again. Okay. All right. All right. In the bottom left, we have Furious Droid. In the top right, we have this. Furious Droid is the orange Zerg, and we have the Cell as the green Zerg. All right, we're getting the drone. Okay, looks like we're going gassed first from Cell. Didn't he do this last time? I don't remember. I want to say he did. Then we get the GLHS from Furious Droid. We have a cancel there, and then we got a pool. And we get more drones. Get a couple drones pulled over. Too many, it looks like. Re-rallies to the minerals. An Overlord and another drone. All Cell gives us GLHF, and we got the natural going down for Furious Droid, getting his gas. An interesting move. It doesn't. It looks like he's getting his pool now. Okay. Pool finishes up for Cell. It's going pretty good. We are waiting on Cell to Cell's 12 pool here. Gonna see how this goes. Alright, we got 6 slings here moving out with 4 more on the way and a queen and ling speed. Pool is gonna finish up in a minute for Furious Droid. He should have seen those lings go by, and he's gonna see him again, so let's hope he reacts in time with his drones. It looks like he's getting a spine. He's got his queens on the way. No lings yet. I think building a spine before lings may have been a bad call, but we'll see. And he hasn't pulled his drones yet. It looks like this is not the right call. He's just making a baneling nest, and this is bad because this means he's going to lose his natural. He's going to be really far behind. You never want to do this. You want to pull drones whenever your opponent does this. But instead, he's focused on protecting his natural, which I mean, great if you could protect the natural, but you shouldn't be losing he's trying to protect his main, but if you lose the natural, it looks like he's chasing him off. It might be okay. Oh, now he's morphing banelings. Yeah, that spine needs to come down ASAP. You need to get more queens, more lings. A little bit of a misrally with the okay, we got the queens walled up. We got the spine down. Starting to go in for the attack. Oh, all of the banes end up detonating on the spine, which is not great. The lings are doing damage to each other, but the queens are able to help from a distance. We got 2 banes morphing on Furious Droid's side of thing. He's holding on a lot better than I expected, which, you know, was very good. I was kind of expecting him to do worse against this after he reacted so late with the drone pull, but it's good to see he pulled them eventually. Baileys are going in, trying to detonate Baneling against Baneling. Alright, we're going to see, I guess, some creep spread here. No, he's just pulling back. Ling going in to scout. More drones on the way, as well as a Roach Warren. It looks like Furious Droid is going to call it quits on this. He has a hatch going down that's going to finish up here in a second. He's getting his injects, getting more queens. No more fighting units, though. It looks like he's just trying to get his opponent where he can, maybe force out some more fighting units. Another spine is going to go down, which I think is not a bad call. Spines never hurt to have. Yeah, those banelings are scary. You gotta be very careful. Queens deal a lot of damage too, so it's great if you can get a surround on them, but if the queens can keep their distance, which they almost certainly will with the units he has. Finally gotten roaches on the way. Both gases have been grabbed by Furious Droid. It looks like Cell is just focused on expanding right now, which I think is a good call. He needs to catch up with his opponent. He's spreading out his Lings a bit. I think this is a good idea, trying to help against the Banes, but unfortunately it doesn't seem he realizes his opponent has roaches now, which kind of makes this moot. You need to get surrounds if you're going to deal with roaches. And it looks like the Overlord's going out. Furious Droid's gonna see this no problem. Now he is moving out with his queens and roaches, and those Lings and Banes are gonna have to pull back. He might get that. We'll see. I feel like that. Yeah, he's barely gonna get that, I think. Yeah, barely gets that Overlord. Cell gets supply capped. Roaches making their way across the map. There is not a lot of defense at home, unfortunately. Lair is morphing in the natural too, which means it's going to be a lot harder to defend. Bane's being sent off to the side. I'm surprised he isn't going in to try and soften up the roaches. He cannot afford to pull back too much here. The queens are going down. More Ling is getting made. Drones are getting killed. 3 drones go down. And now Furious Droid is in his main and has a convoy of roaches following it up, and more banelings, and this is going to be devastating for Cell. I don't see how Cell's going to pull this back with this many banelings. Those are going to make some great connections. 15 drones going down, and we get the GG, and Furious Droid will be advancing to the finals. Oh, losers finals, I should say. What a game. Alright, let's get Matrix in here. Waiting on Matrix. I don't see him in the chat. Let's hope he... there we go. Waiting on Matrix to accept the invite, and then we're gonna get started on losers finals. Oh, my wrist hurts. I'm trying to stretch it, and I ended up popping it. I didn't mean to do that. This is a best of 3. Alright, so it looks like Caster, either way this is going to be a rematch. So the question is it going to be Matrix rematching against Caster, or is it going to be Furious Droid? Furious Droid's had to fight a few more people, but let's... Alright, Matrix asked for a minute, so we'll give it to him. In fact, I'm gonna run to the restroom too. Okay, I am back. Both players are ready. Let's get started. All right. In this best of 3, in the bottom left, we've got Matrix as the blue Zerg, and in the top right, we have Furious Droid, the orange Zerg. It looks like Matrix might be going for a 12 pull here. Yep, here we go. There goes this. There goes the pool. Meanwhile, Furious Droid seems to be going with a more macro-oriented play. He's making his Overlord. He's making his drone. Making 2 more drones. Let's hope he can pull his drones and hold this for his sake. Alright, we are seeing drone go down to get the natural. Classic 16 hatch. We are seeing, where is this drone going? It's okay. Is this a proxy hatch or something? I mean, I guess he can do that, but why do 12 pull and proxy hatch? Seems a bit ambitious. Alright, we're seeing the pool go down for Furious Droid. I feel like doing one so close to your opponent seems that, or maybe it's is it a spine? Is he going for? Yeah, he's putting a spine at the edge of his creep. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, that's not a... It's not a great call, but, like, I guess it's not complete shit. I'm not confused. It seems... I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that call. Anyway, so he killed it. He canceled it with the drones. The drones now need to reposition to try and deal with this, the lings. He's making lings of his own. You're not pulling drones. And now there are 8 lings at his natural, and that I'm very worried it's going to go down here. A Bangly Nest is going down. Furious Droid held last time, but I'm not sure. This natural looks like it's going to go down. He's not in nearly as good a positioning as he was last time. He really needs to be careful. He really needs to chase these off. And the hatch is going to go down. You need to kill all these lings quick. There's no queen or anything coming down to help. Oh no. This is really bad. He is supply capped. I guess in terms of pure resources lost, it's not that bad, but it's like he needs to take that hatch now, as quick as he can. He's got 300 minerals. He hasn't. Now he's making overlords. No, you need another hatch. You can't win with just a single one. He's really all inning here. He's hoping he can kill this, but meanwhile his opponent's had plenty of time to bank up larva. He's got 2 queens. He's gonna defend this just fine. Furious Droid, you need to make another hatch. You need to get your production up. He's getting a spine in the mineral line. I just don't understand what the priorities are here. Like, we're seeing Ling Bang go in, but I don't think it's going to be enough. There's too many queens, there's too many lings, and now there's a spine going down. And the Bang detonates on the queens. Like, queens aren't armored or anything, so but they've got way more health than a Ling does. And they've got they have range, so they can defend against them way more easily. They've got transfuse, so they can just heal any damage that gets done. It's not really nearly as useful against something like a... Oh no. Now the Baneling cocoons are gonna get attacked. Yeah, and then they're just getting killed. He does get refunded part of the money, and he ends up canceling and bringing the Lings home. But like, man, imagine if he had just made a hatch instead of wasting his time making 3 Overlords. He didn't even need 3 Overlords. He needed like 1 or 2. He could have just made 1 and then started making the hatch. Maybe made a second one if he really needed to. But like, he had 300 minerals. He should have started with the hatch. That production deficit is gonna really hurt him. He's even on workers. Matrix is getting a Baneling nest. Ling speed is on the way for Matrix. Furious Droid does have Ling speed already, which is nice. That does give him a bit of an advantage in the fights so far, but he's really going to need to work hard to get his production up. He has been droning up behind this, which is good, so he is going to have the drones to rotate over once the actual hatch does finish. We're seeing a Roach Warren go down for Furious Droid here. I think that it's a good call. We're also seeing a Roach Warren go down for Matrix, as well as an Evolution Chamber. We're going to hopefully see an Evo Chamber from Furious Droid as well. We're seeing a Spine go down, excuse me. Get some injects. Spine gets planted. A bunch of Lings rushing in here. Not really any defensive units aside from the Queens and the Spine from Furious Droid, unfortunately. Oh, that was quite the detonation. That got a lot of Lings there. He's having to pull back. That was actually really quick thinking by Furious Droid. Hats off to him. We got Roaches coming out from Furious Droid. He is ahead on workers now. Well, not for long. Matrix is catching up. Both players are getting Lair, but it looks like it's going to finish for Furious Droid, or Matrix before it finishes for Furious Droid, which means he's going to be able to start on a lot more upgrades. We're finally getting Evolution Chambers from Matrix, or Furious Droid. Matrix is getting +1 range and roach speed. Meanwhile, until those Evo Chambers and Lair finishes, we're not going to really see the same upgrades yet. Alright, now the Overlord is getting chased off. I think it's going to get killed no problem by those Queens. They are going to have to walk around these rocks a little bit, but I think they're going to be able to catch up no problem. Now that one Queen's just going to kill it. Alright, Matrix is now supply capped. He has more Roaches on the way, still getting his upgrades. We got +1 range and Carapace on the way from Matrix, or Furious Droid, excuse me. And now we're getting Roach speed now that Lair is finished. We're getting more Overlords. The Spine is going on the outside of the Evo Chambers, which I think is a bit odd. You would think it would be behind, so it's a little harder to attack. And the Evo Chambers can act as a wall, but we'll see. It looks like we're getting the gases grabbed at the natural. No third from either player yet. Now we're seeing some Banelings get sniped by the Ravagers and the Spine and the Queens. Bile's going down, taking out the Overlord. I like that Matrix tried to save that. He's just a little too late there, unfortunately. Roach Speed's going to finish up for Matrix. Furious Droid's upgrades are still about halfway done each. +1 range is going to finish up for Furious Droid in a bit. It's going to put him in a much better attack. He does have quite the army here and is getting Ravagers himself. Looks like these Lings are going to see these Roaches. It looks like we're seeing a lot more Roaches come out from Furious Droid as well there, and he is getting detection in the form of some Overseers. Well, a Overseer. Neither player has Burrow yet, though. It looks like... Oh, it looks like Furious Droid's having to pull back a little bit. He might have to cancel his natural. He's going to get in a bit of a fight here. I'm not really optimistic about his chances. That is a lot of Roach Ravager. Hey, Overlord got Bile down. +1 is almost done. I'm hoping that Furious Droid will wait a little bit for him to get some better upgrades before he tries to... Okay, it looks like he's getting these right at the perfect time. It's not a... Yeah, he is forcing him back. He's getting some pretty good concaves here. He just needs to reinforce a bit, hopefully grab a third. Once he fully pushes his opponent back, it looks like Matrix's reinforcements are arriving and he's getting more Ravagers. More roaches coming out here from Furious Droid. We're seeing pathogen glands getting researched. I'm guessing that's going to be for fungal, but I'm not sure. We'll see. Oh, yeah, those roaches are walking up the ramp, which is not a great position for them. Biles are going down. Furious Droid forced to step back, kiting his opponent into the range of the spine. He is doing all right. More spines. Biles going down, narrowly avoids them. Queen's getting sniped. That spine is not in a great position. The concave is pretty good for Matrix here. Biles getting eaten by both players. Pathogen Gland is going to wrap up in a second. We got +2 range on the way for both players. It's going to finish up for Matrix sooner. The hatchery gets canceled. Bile goes down, kills the morphing Ravager. There's just too much stuff here, I think. Like, he's getting good surrounds, but there's still too many units. I don't think it matters. Like, he was taking some bad concaves earlier and just didn't have enough units. Kills the Biles go down. Trying to deny +2 missile attack. Missile attack gets cancelled by Furious Droid and is about to finish up for Matrix. Chases his opponent back a bit, but he's going to need to get a good concave here. His opponent has better upgrades and has a way bigger army, almost double the size. And I think it's just too much. He's having to pull drones. The Biles are landing. The 3-5 drones going down, 6-7. He's chasing him, pushing him back, but is it worth it? Is he gonna be able to hold in the end? These overlords getting rallied on top of his opponent, and I think this is just over. I think Matrix is gonna win this, and it's gonna go to game 2. It happens. Waiting on C. Oh, okay. I guess Furious Droid is moving on. Matrix looks like he has to bail, unfortunately. Scheduling conflicts happen, no? So we will be moving on to the finals. Let me get Caster in here. Looks like he's not in the in-game chat just yet. Beat the toss. All right. Oh, Caster's back on. All right, let's invite him. Alright, we're just waiting on the bans right now. Should be just a minute now. Looks like we're banning Curious first. Hardwire is banned. And so first map will be 2K, it looks like. I'm gonna do a prediction. Alright, in this best of 5, in the top right, we have Furious Droid as the orange Zerg, and at the bottom left, we have Caster JDG as the red Protoss. Alright, Caster is sending his probe across the map. He has not put down a pylon yet. I'm really interested to see what his plan is with this. Furious Droid looks like he's doing the gas trick. And is sending his probe down to, or his drone down to, well, it looks like Caster's doing a proxy gateway or something. Hatchery getting built, gas getting grabbed. This is going to be interesting. Overlord making his way across the map. Not a lot of, okay, gateways going down. Probe is putting a pylon down in the natural. Can you even see that? He can, and he is pulling to deal with it, and not the probe, which is not really the best move, but he is pulling it. And I think this is actually kind of big-brained because it's denying mining efficiency when he's going to need it a lot to deal with these gateways. He has no idea that this is not a cannon rush yet. Which I feel like something should tip him off that it is. I think maybe he realized it isn't. But there is not... Okay, we're getting an Overlord behind this now. Or we had an Overlord behind this. Hatch finishes up, Creep getting spread. No Lings yet, though, and no Lings... Well, he can't get Ling speed, but no Lings yet. Well, we got a Ling. One pair. There's a lot of zealots on the way. I'm concerned for our friend Furious Droid here. Caster is, I think, is going to do a lot of damage here. Yeah, he can't fight that. He's just. I think this is over already. The Queen's going to come out, and that might help a bit. There is a spine coming in a minute here. He is pulling the drones, and it looks like he's going to go in. Cancels the spine. I think with all of this together, he can hold a little. No, this is just so bad. He's just so behind. Lings are finished, but he doesn't have Ling speed's not done yet, and there's just too many zealots. Like you can't fight this. I don't really see how you could deal with this as a Zerg in this situation. He's pulling his workers. I think he's just gonna go across the map and try and kill his opponent's base. Which, and it's a choice. I just don't think you're gonna be able to do it before your opponent can kill all of your stuff. Maybe if he goes and sends his drones to make a hatch somewhere or grab some gases or something. He does have the money to grab some gases. And that would maybe prolong him for a little bit while he goes in, but he doesn't have much else. He's gonna lose his base here in just a little bit. What is he building here? And then he recalls. So now he's having to deal with the zealots and the probes. Pretty smart, actually. Ling goes into scout, and then the drones are just, I don't know. He can't really do anything here. He's just kind of, he can't make anything because he has no hatch. He's building a spine on the creep, but that's kind of it. He can't make any units. He can't make any buildings. It's over. Just needs a GG here. And I'm surprised those were able to get through. And he's trying. It's just, yeah, and then it's over. All right, game 2. Berlingrad. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that. Oops. Yeah, he didn't GG. He may have forgotten or maybe was frustrated. Okay, everybody's ready. All right. In the bottom right here, we have Furious Droid as the orange Zerg. And in the top left, we have Caster JDG as the red Protoss, with a single point to his name. It looks like he put a pylon down and he's sending his probe across the map. And it looks like we're seeing a standard macro build from Furious Droid here. I'm guessing Caster's gonna go to try and block the natural again, but we'll see. Yeah, he's blocking the natural with his probe. Furious Droid's gonna send his probe down, and then he's gonna immediately go to the third, which is good. That's the right call. That's what you want to do. He's grabbing his gas. Natural third is grabbed. Probe is making its way into the main. More Lings on the way. Ooh. I need to get a pool. Yeah, there we go. Pool's a little late, but it happens. Alright, meanwhile, back at home, Caster's still... He's gotten his gas. Looks like he's getting his Nexus. And JDG is still hanging out at the natural for Furious Droid, just trying to make sure that gets delayed as long as possible. Furious Droid going for an early attempt to grab his natural. I think it makes more sense to maybe wait till the Lings are out first, but he really wants it. It is harder to defend this than it is to defend this, but I don't know. Seems a little early. Slight waste of mining time. But I suppose he could stand to make another Overlord. Alright, Natural's going to finish up in a second. We're going to see Queen and Lings come out. Drones making their way out. To the Natural. Oh, excuse me. We got Ling Speed on the way. We got 3 more Lings. 3 Lings coming out, 3 pairs. We've got Warp Gate on the way. We have an Adept being chronoed out. We got 2 gases and a Twilight Council. I'm guessing Twilight Council is going to be interesting. I'm curious to see what he's going for here. He's making Stalkers now too, so is it maybe... no, Stalkers probably kill the Overlord. I was going to say it's Glaives, but he's not making a second Adept. And I don't think it's Blinkstock, because he's only making the 1 so far. Okay, now he's going with a robotics facility. I'm thinking DTs. I can't think of why else you would go with it and not try and get started on an upgrade soon. Oh no, he's going charge lots. Huh, alright. We'll see how that goes. Get another gateway here at the wall. Natural hasn't been grabbed from Furious Droid yet, which is interesting because he was really trying to defend that. He's now just making an absolute crazy amount of Lings. And he also has an Overlord kind of just sitting here for seemingly no reason. I think JDC might have seen that rollout, but and his Cyber Core is kind of out here. If he can deny Warp Gate, that would be a big problem for JDG. He is Furious Droid is target firing these quite well, and JDG is desperately trying to chrono Warp Gate, and it finishes up right as the Warp Gate gets destroyed, but he's not going to be making any more Stalkers for a minute here. He has put down another Cyber Core, but he's still got to warp in these gateways, and they've got to take time to transform into Warp Gates too, which is not great. And the Lings get in, and they get some great surrounds here. Ling flooding might have been the way to go. That shield battery is putting in a lot of work here. Ling's going into the natural here and are starting to attack the main here and starting to attack the Nexus. There's just so many Lings. I kind of wish there'd be some Banelings too, but hey, I'm not going to complain. This is quite the Ling flood here for Mr. Furious Droid. That shield battery is going to run out of energy in a little bit. There's some Zealots out, and they're charge lots too. Lings are making its way in, though. They're going to go into the main, and they're going to kill a lot of probes. 14 have already gone down, and now even more. And there are enough Lings to absolutely take care of all of these Zealots here. More Zealots are being warped in, but he's going to start going for these pylons and gateways here. First pylon goes down, and the second one is going to go down, taking down 2 of the gateways here in the main. And more Lings are getting made behind this, so we're going to see the Nexus get taken down. 2 more probes go down. I don't think Caster JDG can come back from this. He's taken so much damage. He's making a Warp Prism behind this. I assume it's to kill the... I assume it's so he can... And then Caster JDG GG's. What a second game. It was a very impressive Ling flood. Alright, let's see what game 3 is. Okay, 3rd is Glitter. I thought oh no, he banned Curious Minds. All right. Alright, in this best of 5 with a point for each, we have Furious Droid in the top right as the orange Zerg, and in the bottom left, we have Caster JDG as the red Protoss on the map Glittering Ashes. We are seeing a probe make its way across the map here. And it looks like Caster's going to go for a similar proxy gateway strat that he did last time, because he's not getting the pylon at the low ground. Furious Droid with the GLHF, and Caster responds in kind. I'm interested to see if Furious Droid's going to try and... okay, he's trying to go for his natural again really early, and I'm not really sure how I feel about this. I think it's a bit wasteful, but at least it's a 16 hatch. I say that. I may have said it was early. It wasn't really early. It's a 16 hatch. I got more drones on the way. I'm kind of hoping he'd scout out with his Overlord here. Maybe check to see if there's these gateways here, but I don't know. I guess we'll see. We have the gas and the spawning pool getting grabbed. More drones rallying to the gas. Kind of pulling off the mineral line. It's a little bit less efficient, but it's not a big deal. Okay, Overlord is making its way... I don't know what the Overlord's doing, actually. These Zealots are going to come out in a minute here. The spawning pool's not done yet, though, so no Lings are going to be out in time to deal with this. I think the pool may have been a little bit late. Pool is done, but there's no Lings on the way. It's only drones. I don't understand. He's not going to have anything to defend with here. Queens are on the way, though, so... I'm not... things are not optimistic here for Furious Droid, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping he'd maybe learn from his opponent and you know, send an Overlord to check this, or a drone or something, but he's not. He's said he's just pulling drones, and he could maybe pull them around here and kill the pylon, but it looks like he's just going to try fighting the Zealots, which means he's just going to lose drones. And the drones are going in before the Lings too, so they're not really dealing that much damage. Queen is out. Drones are not getting A moved here. Alright, workers are getting rallied. Queen is down. Or, well, no, the Queen's not down, but it'll be down in a bit if he's not careful. He keeps making these spines. He really needs Lings. He's spending his money on the wrong stuff. I feel like he's losing a lot of Lings in the process. It takes way longer to build a spine than it does to build Lings. The Creep Timber to block them from advancing is pretty smart. I like that, but has to cancel, loses another drone. This is over. He can't come back from this. If only it had scouted a little bit more. And that natural's gonna go down. There's some Lings popping out now, but like Furious Droid only has a single solitary drone, and it's over. All right, next map. Let's see if Caster wins this again, or if or if Furious Droid will find a way to come back. Okay. Wow, okay, let's not say that. Pride next, okay. think Furious Droid might be a little tilted. Alright, everyone's ready? Alright, in this best of 5 with point for Furious Droid, 2 points for Caster JDG, we have Furious Droid in the top right as the orange Zerg, and in the bottom, top left, excuse me, and in the bottom right we have Caster JDG as the red Protoss. And Caster seems to be going with a more conventional build this time. He's putting down his pylon at his main, and he is sending his probe across the map to block the natural, I assume. He has done this many times. I feel like we got an idea of what he's doing. Unfortunately, Furious Droid lacks our all-seeing eye perspective, and he is going to have to just adjust. Hopefully this time he does as well as the last time JDG tried this, and he just goes, grabs his third, and moves on. What would be really interesting is if he just said, what if I just took my base here? What if I just took gold base? I'd love to see someone do that. I don't know if it'd be how viable. No, don't go back. Don't go back. Why is he stopping? What? No. Oh, gosh. Just wasting time. Natural could have gone down. Now he's getting a pool early. I wonder if that was I feel like if that's an attempt to trick your opponent, it's a little too late. Oh, thank you for the raid, MILF Prime. I appreciate it. Welcome, everyone. We are casting the SC2 Amateur League. This is a StarCraft tournament. We got Caster and Furious Droid, Zerg versus Protoss. A match for the ages. I'm not sure. Furious Droid has a chance to bring this back here. He was able to get his natural just fine, and we've got but Caster just has one more game to win, so he could win this tournament. Lings are out for Furious Droid. Oh, also. Oh, hey, Elizabeth. Good to see you. In fact, I apologize. Let me just. Let me alt tab for like 2 seconds. S-O. Yeah, go check out Lily. She's cool. She's playing some Fallout 3 earlier. How did Fallout 3 go, by the way? Hope it went well. Alright, Lings are making their way over here. I don't think they're being able to deal with these Adepts. We've got Warp Gate on the way. We've got the Nexus getting grabbed by JDG. He's got a robotics facility going down in the back. I'm assuming that's for Warp Gate? Or not Warp Gate, Warp Prism. Overlord's making their way across the map. We've got an Overlord on the pillar here. Lings are attacking the Cyber Core here. They can't get through this wall. They gotta pull back because of the Zealot a little bit. Going to attack again. I don't think he's got enough Lings and enough surface area to be able to deny Warp Gate here. But taking out a Cyber Core would be nice because it forces JDG to only be able to make Zealots. He is putting down another gateway. We got we got a shield battery going down. He could maybe target the building in order to help protect that a little bit. He's also got an Adept to help attack from range here. Meanwhile, we got some Adept harassment back here. I don't think any drones. Well, we got one drone went down. Looks like we'll see another go down, maybe. Yeah, 2 drones went down. 3, not great, but not horrible. The losses are technically pretty even. 2 drones, 3 drones isn't great, but it could have been a lot worse there. All right, we got Warp Prism on the way. We got more gateways going down. I'm interested to see how Caster's going to handle things. Warp Gate finishes up for Caster. We see a Link Speed wrapping up here for Furious Droid. And we've got a pickup of 2 Adepts here. I'm surprised to see an Adept pickup. Oh, we gotta see a lot of Links flood into this wall here, but there's too much stuff. And then shield batteries protecting the Zealot, and we're seeing another Adept warp in here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I fat fingered a key. I do apologize. Nope. Sorry. Sorry about that, folks. Alright, we got some Zealots warping in here. I guess we're gonna see a lot run by. Not charge lots, though. I guess they're gonna go for this. I don't think does he see that third? He does. Okay, I think he's gonna go try and snipe this third, and then maybe make his way into the main. There isn't really any defenses at home except for a couple queens and a spine crawler, so I'm not really sure how that's gonna work out. But we'll see. Yeah, I think there's just too much stuff here. This is a bit of a, I don't want to call it an all-in, but it almost is. And I think sending Lings in instead of fighting at home is not the right call here. I think this might be GG's. The pool is out in front where it is gonna die. 2 Roach Warrens are going down, which is really odd. More units getting warped in. This is over. Furious Droid doesn't have really anything he can do against this anymore. There's too many units in his main. He just kind of kept charging in, I think, too much into that wall. He was really wanting to break down through that, but I think attacking when your opponent defending isn't usually recommended. It's better off to try and expand. He maybe could have scouted a bit more. He's got an Overlord in there now to see what his opponent's making, but I don't think he did earlier. And it's too late to make roaches. This is kind of over. I think he's just kind of huffing a little bit of copium here, but it is what it is. More Zealots getting warped in. Stalkers as well. This is over. Like, I really don't know why he's still going. I don't want to be rude, but I don't understand what the point is. It seems like you're just holding on for something that's not going to happen. You don't have enough gas. You don't even have enough gas to make any roaches. You don't have a spawning pool, so you can't make lings. You're out of workers. Well, he is making more workers, but they're all right where his opponent is. Roaches are finally out, but they're just going to get killed. There's too many stalkers. There's too many lots. And more Zealots and Stalkers warping in, and they're going to come in and kill all these. The lair is dead. And we're gonna see a lot more stuff get killed, unfortunately. And we got the GG from Furious Droid. That is our tournament, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming. We are going to actually, no, I'm gonna leave it on the casting screen for a minute here. Or I don't know. We'll figure something out. I just want to close out a StarCraft. We will find someone to raid, so please don't go anywhere. Thank you again, Lily, for the raid. I appreciate it. Alright, give me a minute here. Oh, I haven't used this in a long time. Give me a second here. I'm gonna pull up Twitch, and we're gonna find somebody to raid. StarCraft is being a little silly and not wanting to close and eating up a ton of my CPU usage. Let's see here. Who's playing the StarCraft today? Oh, thank you, man. I always appreciate you hosting. All right, who's playing StarCraft that we can go raid? All right, we got Chicken Man. It looks like Cell is casting as well. Why don't we go check on Cell? Why don't we go send some folks over to him? Proud to support our fellow casters in the amateur league. Alright, y'all, thank you so much. I will see you next week, I believe. It depends on if it's a weekly or not. If not, I will be casting, or not casting, I will be playing on ladder later this week. I will post a schedule tomorrow, most likely. And have a great rest of your weekend. And be sure to say hi to Cell for me. Thank you again for showing up.